Hello and welcome to session 80 of Out of the Abyss on the Runtime Initiative. Woo! Yeah. Coming to a gym near you. The last time we played, the Underlight made it through the gauntlet of the Gallery of Angels, claiming several wings and wing parts and feathers, fighting a few interesting encounters and dealing with some interesting potential saves. But at the end of the day, you did successfully retrieve feathers from all 8 of the angels. Ooh. You went back out to camp for the night. Shara set up the dome. You all leveled up to level 13 and took a long rest not too far from the gallery. So we pick up in the morning. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
To start the day.
Are we all within 5 feet of Lenny?
Shara gets a natural 20, which at this point, I gotta see what that's good for at this point, because everything just went up.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw. Yes. Ishara gets a 31.
Wow.
Nice.
Can we split that?
Yeah, can we piecemeal that out?
What's
the bonus from Nero?
How dare you?
Plus 3.
34.
8.
15.
Wisdom save. This one.
20. Nice.
Wisdom save,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
11.
15.
15. Okay.
Plus 9.
Plus 8, but you saved me, I think.
Yormik, roll a D100 for me.
Yormi, oh no.
Let's go.
12 without you.
68. Give me something crazy.
Did I just get this one?
Yes.
You want me to roll again?
No, it's okay. But you now have very, accurate understanding of what Bryn was going through with his. You got the shakes. You had a tremor, just like these, like can't quite stop it.
What's wrong?
I
Are you cold?
I don't
You-
not really know.
Are you like a fire? Like, don't you have fire in your blood?
Yeah.
Just try casting Firebolt straight down.
I run.
I
Build a man on fire. He's warm for a day.
Do you-
set a man on fire? Warm for the rest of
Did
his
you
life.
just wake up feeling this way?
Just not very long.
Yeah.
I
rest of his
don't
life.
think I can do anything about this anymore.
No.
Ishara, could you help him out?
Fix me, please.
Wild magic from Shara. 12.
Is she good?
Close to that 1 in 10 million. Here we go.
How many people can you
On
tell?
the road again.
Enough.
What about
How many
one
people can
person?
what? What are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out how many people he can bring in his teleport.
I think it's 8.
Can I no
think
longer
it's-
shake?
Correct. Yes, she casts
Me
Lesser
and
Restoration.
8 willing creatures.
Tick up
Okay.
your
Are they of
Madness.
a specific size class?
madness tally.
Well, it may be 8, including me. But I need to get my spell points out. Which I forgot to do.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Find Greater Steed
Oh, greater
at the
Steve.
beginning of the day.
He think I'm Steve. Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
Yay! 14.
Good. Is it 6?
What if it's him? What if he's the one who takes it all the way to 20 with his incredibly
getting
rare
close.
casting?
Just through the rest of the campaign. We just can't leave the phasers.
You're right.
I mean,
I just gotta sit here and cast spells as the person with the least spell slots in the party.
I sleep. I wake
It's
up.
only
Amazing.
4 hours.
I cast spells. I cast 7 spells. I go back.
I summon a griffin.
Okay.
They have dark vision.
That would be why you asked me if I had a griffin mini. I do not, unfortunately.
When you told me we had a griffin, you wouldn't said.
Just
They have dark vision. A Pegasus doesn't. So
Okay.
gotta go with the
You,
Griffin.
you can have a dark vision Pegasus if you want.
I thought it was just to make us jealous.
But I printed off the Griffin.
All right,
So
committed for the
it's too
moment
late.
at least.
Yeah, I mean, I can re-summon something else, but it's a Griffin.
It is a giant
Cast it
one.
again. Whatever. Just
He didn't even try to ask for one.
What? Now, sir, my brother has always admired the Griffin Riders.
Please, sir, can I get one ride on the Griffin?
But when you ask like that,
Oh,
I suppose
God.
so.
that might have been like the singularly most funny moment of this
It
campaign.
really
It might have been, yeah.
That was a fun one.
It was. It was
The
pretty good.
timing was immaculate.
Yup. Yup.
Oh, man.
Okay. Oh yeah. So what did everybody take for your new stuff?
Well,
I know we all have what?
I think
plus
I-
5 on the
You have
modifiers.
to wait
Yeah.
till you throw something at us in combat to find that out.
I mean, I could just look.
I can't use mine yet.
Oh, where would you?
Force cage.
Oh, you need a thing for it or something?
can I use
A
my
casual 1,500 gold of ruby dust.
Cast it once.
Well, yes,
It's not
and
consumed.
then to cast it again.
It's not consumed.
It's
It's
a-
just
it's a
necessary.
focus on a
I
material.
need to buy the focus.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
Not
because you have to
cool.
buy it, but
And
it's
because
cool.
we're
Right.
like-
That's where I was so shocked that like Temple of the Gods is like a 5 thing. That's not even consumed.
Yeah.
It's like a 5 gold thing that you could just
get a
do.
fortress.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a
What
fortress,
also
but
makes Force Gate
Well,
so good?
it's better than
Mercade,
nothing.
The mansion is at the same level too.
Yeah.
And that one's pricier.
Yeah.
But you can also
Oh, is
just
it?
like design that
And the
like
mansion's
really
like a
specifically.
I'm kind of like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I did also swap out True Seeing.
Okay. Gotcha.
And we're
got
keeping
And I know what you
Monocle.
took, and I know one of what you took.
Yeah, I only get one.
Lance. I asked Lance. He
What a
said,
life, huh? 2 spells per level.
But I can
He
only
said-
equip one more.
He said absurdly
So-
low, but let me get you the exact number. And then he said more likely than I thought. 1 in 43.099804 million.
43. That's probably about what,
Yeah, that's
what we
'cause
have.
2.7 yeah.
2.3.
Yeah, we can multiply numbers, Lance. All right.
TI-89, bitch.
And the one I went with so far is Crown of Stars.
It's a good spell.
Ah, that's a sweet one.
Good spell.
Yep.
I have like nothing to do with the bonus actions.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal. Well, and it's you can do it at the start of the fight, and then play your defensive game, and still just be throwing out 7
It doesn't
motes.
require concentration,
They're all-
and
The concentration thing with that is
You have
huge.
to
It's so
follow
good.
And
Yep.
it lasts an hour.
Advantage, though.
So
You're like, okay, I think this is about to happen.
I say like that.
Let's go.
getting into a fight.
That
So
guy's gonna have a real bad time.
Yep.
All right.
Still fine.
Do you want to like a pack of gnolls and just be like that one in particular?
Yeah, that guy. He's
and what makes Force Cage so good is that I didn't realize it when I was reading the first time. Is that no concentration required.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Does Wall?
Yeah.
Wall of Force does. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, you need to save to try to teleport out of it.
Interesting.
put the demo goo goo in a cage.
Goo goo. I don't think it fits actually. We'll find out.
Just put his head in it.
And there's like, but
Which one?
it changes depending on
Yes.
how big it gets. Does it have a
I can make it 20 by 20 by 20 or 10 by 10 by 10. The 20 by 20 by 20 is
Like a
bars, though.
portcullis. Yeah. You could.
Does
I
that-
could shoot through it.
It says the smaller one's a cage. Or
The
is it-
the
is it a box?
smaller one is a box, so they can't cast. The big difference is they can't cast spells out of it. The bigger one, there's like half-inch gaps, so very very narrow, but they
we
can
have
cast
set
out
the
of it.
precedent that like with the Wall of Force when what's his butt blink through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like so if it was like guiding bolt is like a thing you shoot that travels, that would contact it, but like he misty stepped through it because he
Yeah.
still had clear line of sight to where he was looking to.
He'd line up a sec.
Right, but
this-
And I know this
Force
one's
cage.
got an extra clause
Yeah,
about
this
that
this has
specifically.
some different text in it, like that says
There's a difference between line of sight and line of effect.
yeah.
Yeah. Like you couldn't do a fireball through
So,
it because that
pass-
is actually a little dot.
Blocking
that
any
travels
spells
first.
cast into or out from the area.
Huh. Okay. So yeah, that's got some really important extra text on
Yeah.
it. Dope.
It's
All right.
real good.
I mean, it's two slots higher.
Yeah.
Than,
That's a lot
than
for
Wall.
2 slots though. magic suppression and no concentration.
And can't tell where
Real.
Yeah, but
it's hard to.
the downside is you can't. It's not as flexible. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a cage.
I also assume it could be destroyed by.
Disintegrate. Yep.
Okay.
Or magic missile.
No,
Nope.
not so much.
Yes.
If you
I mean,
dump
enough of
an entire stick of magic missiles into it.
I mean, if you use magic missile into it every 6 seconds, how long does the spell last?
You could wear it down in a day when he's out. Okay, so the dome expires. You awaken feeling well rested. I can tell you now that it's done the thing that you saved against last time that I didn't want to tell you what it was. Is like this nightmare exhaustion, you don't get the benefits of a long rest kind of thing, which would feel particularly shitty on a level up rest.
Oh yeah.
Like great, until you rest
Devastating.
again, you're level 12. Brutal.
Oh, I would heal from exhaustion with that. I think that already happened, but yeah.
So, what is the plan today? I'm trying to figure out what spells to take.
We gotta find that.
You originally got the divination, right? Because you did like 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we were going to try to talk to that angel again and see if we can find out where the cliff is.
Right.
That was the plan.
And where did this go at the end of last session?
We've all had
Nowhere.
We haven't decided, have
it. The
we?
shark can have it.
No.
Um,
Oh, Kevin, you can have your own
Oh,
inspiration.
thanks.
I don't think we decided in the last session, did we?
Well, I think it's Kevin decides.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I accept input. I'm just trying to remember. There was just a bunch of.
I don't think we had
We
anything.
can snake
like
it
we
back.
had, we had other stuff that had like particularly interesting things that happened, but not. This last one was. I don't think anybody.
everyone
everyone
pitched
sort
in.
of had their thing.
Yeah.
Give it.
So it's Kevin's. I mean, roll a d4 if you don't want to pick. That works too.
1 through 5, 15 through 20. 1. Here you go.
There you go.
Yes.
You got the die that just rolled a 1.
I got it out of it.
Yeah,
though.
so now I know it's good for this 20.
Yep. Or at least a not 1.
We were gonna see if the thing.
It stopped. It like hit the corner of the mat and just like stopped abruptly.
So, effectively, what I should prepare for is fighting a demon after we talk to the angel.
Correct.
Yes.
Right. We don't need knock.
We're looking to hunt some
Which I
demons.
thought there would be doors in the gallery.
Is there
of
a
angels,
chance
And I was going to
we
open
might
doors,
need to teleport to?
Right.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Ishara has word of recall set on the temple in Waterdeep, for the record.
Nice. Okay.
How fast does that go? Sweet. How many people?
No.
I think I'll specifically
Well, now
pull
we
up the
can
text
go
of the
to
spell
visit
so I
it.
don't lie to you on the sleeve, yeah.
Whenever we want, we can stop by
Yeah.
and bother him. I haven't done it yet, so hopefully there isn't. I haven't done this before, so hopefully we actually end up in Viziring's Tower and we don't end up somewhere else.
I'm sure.
I have
it'll
a
be fine.
chess piece from his house. If that helps.
You
I don't
did.
think it does.
You did steal a piece.
I don't think it does.
He did steal a piece though.
I have one. I just want that to be.
Well,
I don't. I don't.
It
know
is an
what-
action, and everyone needs to be within 5 feet of Ishara when she casts it to be along for the ride.
All right, my griffin will be there.
Probably not, because it's
That's
up to
what I
5 willing creatures. So
That's why I was
Lionel's number
wondering.
5.
well, for sure, is riding the griffin. I mean, up and knock.
True.
Also, we have the space above us and below us.
Still just says up to 5 willing creatures. You and up to 5 willing creatures. So sorry.
Good.
Can we have the griffin swallow Lionel?
in a bag of holding? All right.
You hold your breath in the bag of holding.
That would work.
I mean, that would work. Wait, not me.
Yeah. Wait, no, I can't breathe.
You have.
breathe.
You have way better con than them. You've got it.
Shh. You can't use my con against me.
Stefan,
Look, there are
Yeah.
pros and
make
there
sure
are
to look at
cons, okay?
teleport because the chess piece would help.
It would. I wasn't sure. I was going to verify that.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it does.
Who's gonna ask the angel for directions?
Probably like Bryn because he's the only
Because he
one
likes me.
who
Probably.
hasn't popped
Yeah.
off on something.
Unless
I
it
think
doesn't
it's-
work for me because I already talked to it.
What kind
Well,
of
then
save
we'll just
was
get
it? Is
more
that meta?
feathers.
What kind of save was it? And was that? And is that meta?
It's gotta be wisdom.
That one didn't
I
have
don't
a
know if
save.
it's meta, but there wasn't a save.
Yeah,
There wasn't a save.
It
Not on
felt
that
really
one.
fine when I talked to
that
it.
one didn't have a save.
Go give it a shot, Bryn.
Do it.
All right, yeah. So I'll go back to the angel that gave me the divination before,
Zerod? Was that the right
Zerad.
For us, right?
and I will try to pull a feather off of it.
Do I prepare what was celebrations or today?
You crack a feather off and nothing happens.
What did it say this
All right,
time?
I know exactly where we're going. I'm just kidding. It didn't do anything. Is it
Why,
a feather
you
or
did the
just a
exact
stone?
same thing as last time?
Stone feather.
Should Shara do it? She's probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shara, will you please go touch the fallen angel?
What is she asking him?
Where is the cliff?
Where is the cliff where the blood meets the heart?
She goes up, grabs the feather off also. And there's just like half-second pause before she breaks one off as well.
Is that a real feather? Is it
I'm trying to remember. Did this one give you a real feather
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can check.
It
Probably.
did. It did. Yes.
Okay. Then yes, this is a real feather.
He's a real boy.
These have to be worse.
She's like a little, like in that like weird half-second pause, her just expression just changes a little. Follow the dwarf?
Oh no.
Whoo, boy!
Well, he's a dur guy. He's not.
Yeah, we better find a dwarf.
We better go find it.
More points. All right. Man, I got a good feeling about this.
Yeah, do you know where to find a dwarf?
Pretty sure they're in the cave to the left.
Said something about chaos begets chaos.
Oh no!
Ah!
All right.
We're gonna find
Right.
something. It might not be the cliff. But
Now
we'll
I'm
find
convinced
something.
it is this dwarf,
What was the name of the creature we're hunting?
Yormik.
No, the demon with the heart and the thing.
Garistro.
Garistro. Do we know if Garistros are resistant to acid damage? Do I know that?
Do I know that?
research.
You from the research that you guys did, you guys saw that there's a very common motif amongst higher level fiends that they tend to be resistant to fire, lightning, and cold. And then a lot of them are just immune to poison because
Everything's
It's just-
immune to
yeah.
poison.
Poison damage or being poisoned?
Yes.
Yes.
often both.
Lionel.
All right. Are we prepared to witness genius?
Yeah, Lionel's got lightning bolts in the leg. Ready to go.
Should we change that?
It's not actually lightning bolts.
Is it not?
No.
Ah,
That's the joke.
I see.
It's fabricate.
All right.
Now it's fabricate. It used to be lightning bolt.
Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday was lightning bolt. You just didn't know about it.
Do we still have the orb of direction?
Yes.
Why would you need that?
No, I'm not giving.
Can I have it? Throws it away. Starts walking.
No. Dispel takes it out and dispel magic. Here you go.
Can I have it? Nero catch, throws it up, just baseball bat swing with the moonblade.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Whenever you are.
All right.
Leader.
How many directions can I go out of this cave?
5.
But excuse me.
One of them being the direction you came into it from.
Okay.
I'm riding my griffin.
I have a good feeling.
So
It's flying. I just want that to be.
roll. Give me a series of percentile rolls, please, Yormik. Assuming everyone is on board with following the chaos.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
5.
5.
That's a
Okay.
great roll.
Strong,
Really good roll.
uncommon
Excellent.
percentile roll.
Again, please.
Another
That
5.
would have been a. That would've
97.
Oh god.
Start going on the first tunnel and immediately turn around and go.
been, wait, this is wrong. Turns around. Oh, there he is.
Part of the process.
This one
97.
smells right. Wait, you have a good sense of smell? No.
No.
Oh my
The
god.
the rocks were telling me it's this way.
99.
No,
Oh,
no,
third one. Okay.
you get 2 was good. I was gonna see how long it took you to crest 100 with some D100 rolls.
There we go.
The answer was 2 rolls,
rolls.
and one of those was a 5. So,
We just rolled under the
Are you
first one.
serious?
so you guys spend all day following the random twists and turns of Yormik Brew Iron Handmantle the 5th through this cave. At the end of the day, you guys are tired as shit, and like. Once this was the instruction, I feel like most of the group who weren't Yormik were like preemptively annoyed, and by the end of it, you're just like, "This is so stupid."
Why do we go along with this?
And you do an entire set. Actually, so I'll do a wild magic roll for the dome for that night from Ashara.
Do you know the song, that like Brave Sir Robin song from Monty Python?
Yes.
I'm playing that as we follow Yormik around.
A 3.
Brave Sir Yormik.
She got a 3 on her wild magic roll, so she's reset.
Oh, let's go. Ashara, get it. Get wild.
So we will see what happens that night.
Get it.
Ishara blinks out of existence.
Yeah, I know. That's like.
And 6 seconds later, she returns, having briefly been transported to the astral sea.
Huh.
How was that experience? Jarring.
Weird.
Right? Yeah, it sucks.
Just weird.
Did you find our stuff over there?
No, I didn't.
Well,
Different side of town.
Could have swore it was right there.
But yeah, so she's reset. So weirdly, that's probably good.
So we're sleeping.
Yes, and then you know a whole round of.
Wisdom
Let me
saves.
double check it.
So changes. That would be crazy. It's a strength saving throw tonight, boys.
Yeah, no, we'll do wisdom again.
Okay.
They were forced to eat Sir Robin's minstrels. There was much rejoicing. Lance quoted that. Oh,
Shara
another one.
rolls a pair of 10s
With
with a 24.
Say you were not.
Plus 3.
29? That was what that was with
I
it.
think I am.
15 again.
15?
21.
15.
Ooh.
15 is the magic number.
Go.
For these like de facto madness rules, 15 is the magic number.
Heck,
So that's you guys had
Big six.
4 15s between the two
well.
group rolls for that.
Dang.
that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Okay. You depart once again. When you weren't,
The next day, right?
yes.
Day 154, we depart. More Yormik follow.
And you follow
You
Yormik
should probably,
again.
Bryn, you should probably cast that, like, that calm spell that you have, because I think I need it with the dual suit today.
Hit me up, man. Hit me up.
I mean, I'll hang in
I can just
there.
be psychiatrist Bryn and just calm everyone. How long does this last? This lasts 1 minute. I think I'd have to cast it too many times. You let me know if it gets really bad.
All right, that seems fair. Like get a mental reset
Nero,
just for
you're
a minute.
falling behind. That's
I just fly over his head with the griffin, land in front of him, and I'm just looking at him like,
As you do, you let me know whenever you need it. Until then, though, I'm gonna let you go.
thank you, appreciate it. Follow Yormik, day 2.
Wilderness Scout Yormik.
All right.
So, you guys travel for a full 8 hours on the second day. Eventually, Yormik leads you to basically another one of the huge like chasm rifts that sort of like rip through a section of the labyrinth. And with Ishara's better than average dark vision, she can see across this like 200-foot chasm, and there is like what used to be the connective tunnel on the other side. And that's where Yormik wants to go.
Across the tunnel?
Is it?
Across the chasm.
Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, no, that's where I want to go.
Are you sure?
Oh, this is not the cliff then, Bryn? Is it the one? That's too bad. Alright.
I don't know. It didn't say to follow the dashing and debonair bard in your party. It said to follow that guy.
Yeah, no,
Well,
we're
it
going
couldn't
over.
tell us that,
We're
right?
going into the tunnel. I'm 100% confident we need to go. Into
Alright.
It'd be really convenient to have like a griffin.
So what I... So Yormik can figure out how he's going to get over. I'm going to ride over. I'll send it back to pick everybody up. And
Okay.
that way we don't have to use any spells.
Is it okay? Is it nice? Has it been nice to us?
I mean, yeah.
What's its name?
Griff.
Grifstar.
Gruff the Griffin.
Oh man, I
Strong
had a
bad.
name for it
Strong sad.
about 5 minutes ago, but now I'm losing it.
For the moment, it's
We're
Griff.
gonna call it. We're gonna go straight up copyright and call it Starscream.
You picked a Decepticon?
My motif is like black
That's
colors.
true. That's true.
Could have called it Toothless.
No, it's a bird.
Doesn't have any
Dragon.
teeth.
I mean, that's
That's
a
good.
Does it have teeth? And also, Starscream is a robot?
He's an
but he
F-15.
could be. He could have been a griffin in any of the Transformers.
It's part of the big
specifically the animal
Right,
Transformers
the
series.
Dinobots.
The Dinobots.
Yeah. We go bots.
It's a pterodactyl.
It's pterodactyl. Yeah. Okay. So I fly over.
Okay.
I'll bring like Vera in the first. No, she. Yeah. No, I'll bring Vera in the first
How,
flyover.
how big is the chasm?
200 feet across.
Oh, well, if somebody falls, I'm out of range. If feather falls, so good luck.
Well, no matter what, you're gonna be out of range.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We can detour.
I mean, I'll send it back and get you, so you don't have
How
to
do you go to
detour.
get Lionel across? Can the Griffin carry you?
It's a great question.
I mean, last time
I doubt
just,
the Griffin.
Might
can
make
carry
sense
it.
to de-door with Lionel. Oh,
King.
is the size? Never mind.
Big.
Yeah. Well, last time there was a chasm, I just cast Fly on Lionel.
Well, might as well have Lionel like fly people over at the same time
That's
as
fair.
flying.
All right. If you're gonna cast fly, give me that wild magic roll.
I'm at
But-
dwarf.
That is correct.
Wait, but if you just use enlarge self, then you can teleport with Lionel.
No, it's medium. It's specifically medium.
No, it's your size category.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no, we could have
Oh,
done
that's
that.
funny.
Which is why I've taken
Yeah.
it, because I couldn't bring, like, anyone with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you enlarge, you can take Lionel.
Do you want to do that instead?
No,
Okay. Well,
Although if,
he already rolled.
although if
It's
you
done.
cast Reduce on himself,
I cannot.
It's only in large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So once again, Flionel
It gets smaller.
is ready to go. So
Ain't no
Vera-
reduce, only gets bigger.
hops up on the Griffin with Nero, and the three of you lead the way across.
Yeah.
And then you send Lionel and the Griffin back
Yep.
for the two of y'all. But the real question is, when they get back to you, who's riding the Griffin?
I am.
Also me.
Initiative roll?
Both. You can't store that. That's some nonsense.
I see.
Oh.
16.
18.
Oh! Hey, you have inspiration.
Oh my god, do it. Just do it.
As I get up there, I just be like, Bryn, why don't you after you?
and you see me like on the balls of my feet, like just like ready to like bolt forward and be like, "Thank you."
Let's see what you got.
Amazing. That's
I'm
the
like,
time.
So who do you think's gonna be riding the Griffin on the way back?
Oh right, Ishara had to go over at some point. So
She would have went with Lionel.
Well, I'm sure
Right.
York wants
Yes.
to, but maybe
When's faster?
Critical Role campaign
Yeah.
2, Bo
Maybe-
and
maybe-
Not raced
okay.
to the top of a tree. She Not had a pistol with one shot
all right.
and used the shot at Bo for their tree race.
Grizzy and York
Shut
both get on the Griffin, but York falls off halfway through, and the Griffin picks it up in its beak, and when they get here, the York is going to be hit in its beak.
Huh.
That's my guess.
I could see that.
I'm just kicking rocks over on the other side, waiting for you guys. Are
No,
stuck. I'm the only one who knows where
Lionel's
to
got
go.
you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
So you get to ride Lionel.
that's true. I want him to hold me in his
He's
hand.
princess carrying you.
Oh, yeah.
When Fly is casting a construct, he just gets like booster feed. That's how that works. Like Jen
Yeah.
feed things. It's in
The
spell
Iron
description.
Giant. Yeah.
Brian, I'm pretty sure I'm faster than you.
Probably.
What's the speed on your Griffin?
80.
But you have a spell that does that, so.
Well,
it's cheating.
the fly spell is just 60, so
It's flying speed 80 feet.
yeah. So the Griffin's faster.
Well, fine.
That's fine. He's probably faster than me.
Because Lionel's taking it easy on the Griffin.
Okay, so you all make it to the other side of this large chasm, and Yormik once again leads the way. You follow for another 20 minutes or so before. I don't even make you guys roll for it. We'll just go off passive perception, which admittedly Ishara will be the first one to hear. But
Does she?
it doesn't take too much.
Does it
Yeah,
rely on sight?
no, it's actually sound, but her passive perception is 20.
Are you sure that my 10's not gonna, 15's not gonna do it?
My 17 though.
Do you also have a 10 passive perception?
No, 15.
She
Well,
she's the first one to notice, but if it's otherwise very quiet aside from your own movements still, so you all pick it up pretty soon after. It's the distant sound of the yips and the hollers that are very reminiscent of the pursuers of your buddy Crocs.
well, not these bastards again.
Alright, do we want to put him in a box again? Or no?
You mean just throw a wall up in front of us?
Alright.
Aren't they our
And
friends?
then you hear just an incredibly loud it's still in the distance, but like accompanying the yips is this very loud thud noise.
Alright, odds of the yips being them attacking a Garistro, or it's Yinogu.
It's that one.
It's probably a Nogu fighting the.
Okay, so it's a
The
Garistro,
Garistros.
not Yinogu. Got it.
Yeah. No, it's Yinogu fighting the
No,
Garistro.
Yinogu's not there.
No, he for sure is there.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
100%.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, the
Guaranteed.
Garistro is fighting Zooptimi.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
If I bend down and I feel the rocks from the vibration, is it the same size as the big thing we fought last time, or is it smaller than the enormous creature?
Canonically, you have to give him a
make
plus 10.
Make a perception check with your rocks bonus at disadvantage.
Okay, yep, that sounds correct.
I like it.
Alright, 10 and 8, so that's plus 13.
13. It's far enough away that it's just really hard to tell.
Did you sense how far away it was based off of your rocks?
If I had to guess how far away it was based on the rocks.
Can you use your...
It's either a really, really far away
Actually,
building,
third.
or it's a very close, small rock.
it's it's a
I
teeny
figured if
it's
RP
Chip
was doing it,
it's
we were gonna
Chip
do a
from
fight.
Legends of Runeterra.
yes,
a really
very
tiny rock elemental. It's a thud that just amongst the other ones it just sounds like it's a really big far
Right.
away thud, but
Instead
it's
of
just a
having
tiny
somebody-
little rock in the next room.
Right.
Well, what do we want to do?
I think we fight it. What are we came down here not to fight demon lords? I'm confused.
we should let them get a week first. If they're fighting mates now, let them fight each other.
We should
Do they
definitely-
sound like they're coming towards us, or does it sound like they're like? Is the
It's
is the
it's
volume
really
pretty
tough to
consistent?
make out. It's
Okay.
it's snaking its way through. You're not even sure how many twists
Alright.
and turns of tunnel.
All right, Yormik,
Away
don't
from
pay
the
attention
source.
to the noises. Just lead us in a direction. Let's see what happens.
Got it. Not a problem. Should we be quiet though? Maybe.
I mean, no, you just said you wanted to fight them.
Well, alright, but you guys all showed some apprehension, so I don't know if that's a good call.
No, well,
Do we know if there's any problem teleporting out of the maze, or is it only teleporting into the maze?
The Phasers fucks with teleportation.
Right. So, I have.
Your intuition and research would lead you to believe it's probably both.
Okay.
And just as you take off after Yormik again,
yep.
Ishara just, basically just read it like we're. Nah, I don't want to do that because it's gonna feel like weird DM advice kind of thing. So never mind.
We're going.
Continuing onwards,
Let's just go ahead.
you snake through some more tunnel. About somewhere in the range of like 7 minutes later, you hear the yips. They're getting louder. You hear more of those thuds. And eventually, the tunnel that you're in opens up into a slightly larger cavern. It's about, I'd say like 80 feet up from where you are. But you see in front of you, about 20 feet past the end of the tunnel, is just a small ledge and then a drop off. And once you get into this last stretch of tunnel, you very much, very clearly hear the sounds, the yips, the howls, the occasional kind of noise, and standing rather tall beyond this slight ledge in front of you, you see this enormous demonic minotaur. It's not noticed you. The little ledge in front has a little bit of a lip.
Looking
so you
towards
don't-
us or looking that way?
It is not paying attention to you at the moment.
What about the lip?
There's just like a slight lip to the edge of this cliff.
It's like a cliff.
Is the cliff like here or here?
It's in front of you guys. It's at a lower level than where you guys are. You guys are up from where.
Is that like a high, a long drop, or
So if you get up close to it, just you see the ledge instinctively, to duck down behind it to scope out the scenario. There's a little lip at the edge of this cliff. It's about 30 feet below this, the level that you are. That's where its feet are.
Gotcha.
And down on the cavern floor with it are dozens and dozens of hyenas and gnolls that are in fights with this thing. You see huge chunks of smudges of what used to be gnoll or hyena. You're not quite sure. The Garistro is littered with arrows all over its hide. But at the same time, this creature, for its size, is moving terrifyingly quickly. And just one after another, smashing one gnoll into the ground, stepping on a pair of hyenas. And it's wreaking havoc on this group.
Found it.
so? Do we wait for this to pan out?
So it doesn't get away.
Yeah.
We need the heart of that thing, right?
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think wins? 1 gold on the Garistro.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the hyenas.
Probably that. How many hyenas are there?
There's probably
Billy.
30 to 40 hyenas just that you see.
Hyenas.
And they're
Alright, so
even
you'll give me.
they're outnumbered
2
by
to
the
1
gnolls
odds.
that are leading them.
Putting the gold on us. Just saying.
Ooh.
This goes on for
If
a bit
it wrong,
longer,
it
just
won't
this
pay.
absolute carnage in front of you.
Does it? So, Once it gets close to looking like the Garistro is gonna win, then I think we should probably, like, before this transpires and you tell us what's happening, I think once it looks like it's coming to a conclusion, we should get out there before either more interested people show up or
Yeah,
it leaves.
we'll let this play out for as long as it can before, until something seems to change. If the Greastro goes down, if something else enters, if the Greastro tries to run.
Well, to no one's utter shock, but probably everyone's horror, like 30 seconds after you guys get down and sort of like whisper this plan back and forth to each other, you hear it's not the smash of cloven hooves.
Hyenas are gonna win.
It is it is
I bet
like
on the third party.
heavy padded footfalls, and then the speed that this creature is enormous. It's the better part of 20 feet tall. The way it's moving is unreal for its size, and like so fast that it's almost a blur. You see a knoll that just towers over the rest of them sprint into view and just take this Garistro down. He's got this massive 3-headed flail that he didn't even use for this attack.
2-headed flail?
No, it's 3-headed flail.
Hey, get him in there.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh no, what
Wow.
happened?
I don't know.
His tail?
What is that?
Man, that's really tragic.
His
Yeah.
tail?
Man, that's really like disappointing in the
Oh,
moment
yeah.
where I'm like, oh, it was fixed, and then I just knocked his tail
Yeah.
out. It's cool. He
just
doesn't
give
need
it-
tail.
he
for
tucked
this.
it
It's
in.
fine.
He
It's
tucked
alright.
it in.
He tucked it. It's safer that
We've
way.
got some.
He's not giving it any options to yank him by the tail.
Right. So it comes in, and even though it's
Kevin.
given up a little bit of size,
Ashara has regeneration, so
Oh, yeah.
even though it's giving up a little bit of size to this Garistro, just spears it to the ground in this like linebacker tackle almost. It's not even using the flail right now, and it basically almost in this like wrestling move gets this like half Nelson kind of thing with its arms. It's just throttling this Garistro, and it releases the arm a little bit until it's just like pressing in on that arm, and you watch the flesh just you've never seen a creature just pulled apart, and he rips the arm off of this Garistro
Jesus.
entirely.
Jeez.
I turned to Bryn and I'm like, I don't think that Garistro is gonna get any of his blood.
Yeah, I don't think so either. You do owe us a gold.
This feels
After
First, before you run out
after
there.
They're still there.
after pulling the arm off, you then see it basically like throw the arm around the Garistro's throat,
Yep.
and just full Nelson with its own arm under the throat, choking it out, and you just watch as it literally just crushes the life from this Garistro.
Does anyone have caltrops? Throw some down.
Just get him
Hobie,
Yeah.
Hobie stubs his toe.
Yeah. Stupid question. Does he look like he's bleeding at all from, not from this, but from,
previous encounters.
Make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
Not bad at all.
it's okay. I forget what my perception gets.
Yikes, dude.
15.
15. His weapon is absolutely coated in blood, new but also dried. It's on him, it's around his face. There's no obvious blood on him that makes you think like, oh, this is clearly his injury, even though there's tons of blood on him.
Sure. You don't have a way of casting spells from a different location, do you?
no, I don't.
I can be invisible, or
I'm sure that will definitely
it's worked before.
Yeah. Okay.
As the Garistro just goes entirely limp, you could just watch as he like bites into the back of its neck and just starts chewing through, and eventually just
Jesus.
takes the head off entirely and just tosses it.
Oh, he's gonna take his heart.
Yeah.
Do we have to fight this thing?
How are we gonna harvest the heart while this thing's here?
We have to kill it.
The bigger problem than Yinogu's hunger for this creature is that once it's asunder and in pieces, the gnolls and the hyenas swarm over the
All
remains
right.
of this Garistro.
How many are in a 60-foot cone?
A pretty good number of them.
Just saying.
How strong do you think these are? Can Ashara use her new...
Probably, yeah, no,
Trick.
for sure.
As the first couple hyenas go up and start chowing down, you watch as their form. It's like very
Oh, shoot.
reminiscent
Oh,
of
they're
a
gonna turn
werewolf
into it.
Yeah.
transformation,
Gnolls.
and they go from these
No
hyena
longer
dog
weak
shaped
enough
things to.
instantly be killed by.
Well, there's still
There's still some.
left,
These are
right?
just the first two hyenas that got
Go.
there. You watch as they
Shara,
the
run
bones.
into
Why
there.
don't you fire first and then she uses
Done. I'll cast prismatic spray at the group.
And as he does that, I'm gonna try casting Hold Monster
I just
at
like-
Inogu.
My
And
turn.
I cast... Oh, I just like nudge
You know what?
I cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay.
I will give
So?
Inogu disadvantage on his saving throw against my dexterity-based spell.
Okay.
You
3
in
phase
particular.
rolls.
That one.
I need to grab some more minis.
Let's go.
I want to cast slow as well.
Okay, so we're trying to hold
14 on
him,
my
to slow him, to... Okay.
I'm
Okay,
turning this guy and the two big ones. That's slow.
Number
I'm
7.
also just climbing onto my griffin, so...
This feels like the move, right? Are we all?
I mean, this is the only time there's going to be a Garistro and a Demon Lord in one spot.
This is one of those things where I think in character we probably go for it.
Surrounding and feasting, please.
Oh boy.
Out of character,
Oh, this seems like a
This
terrible
is a
idea.
60-foot cone, right?
yeah.
Fun.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
if
cool.
you want
That's
to put
cool.
all of them in here,
Are they this close, Kevin,
that would be ideal.
to the cliff? Because it actually matters now, right?
They're a little further away. They're probably about 40 feet away from the base of the cliff that you guys are at.
There.
Go.
Okay, so he just punched the... Well, I guess he's at its head, right?
He's eating him up. He's giving him.
He
the
gave him
gobble.
the freaking suplex, and these boys are surrounding it.
and feasting.
They are,
Pass me over some.
that seems like a good
We're
plan.
gonna remember
That's
this
half.
is the template we're looking at right here. Is this? We want to they fan
I
out.
mean, they're gonna
By
surround
nature,
it.
they fan out in a cone.
I think they're basically in it.
Do we roll d8s for all of them, or 1d8 per group?
I'm missing like one.
Just to vary a little more.
I'm about to hit 1,000 things with this spell.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, battle
That's for
mat
sure.
cam for sure. Battle mat.
You know what?
Yeah,
We
in a
will
moment.
Quicken it.
Oh, get all those out of there.
So, here you go, sir.
What the? Are these guys eating too?
No, they are further away. So the gnolls are giving way to most of the a lot of the gnolls are giving way to many of the hyenas to go and feast.
So are
first.
they just like surrounding them or standing back here?
Surrounding it, like, you know, they're hunting it. They would have been flanking and in various directions around
Dang.
it.
So little.
Should we-
So maybe like one of them close to us, ish. Maybe.
Yeah.
You can reconfigure them however you want.
Excuse me? What? Those are bow boys.
All right, bow boys don't need to be close.
Not
clearly.
even. Yeah, they could be like a good 80 feet away from it
Okay.
and still fine.
How do you want to identify these creatures?
Jordan's like, as a fellow
I
DM.
want to make your life less painful.
Oh, hey, it's the ultimate archer.
It is. He dies first.
Wait, we just opted into this.
Yeah, once you put everything on the board.
It's on the map. We have to kill it. We
Yeah.
don't get a choice. I can hit all of this.
It's pretty good.
See, the bigger
alright.
problem is the fact that this is This is all here, and then there's a demon lord standing there.
I can
The
hit-
thing is, I really don't know if it's feasible for us to fight the demon lord.
It's
We're
not.
not gonna kill him. We're just gonna fight him for a little while so we get his blood, and then we're gonna.
And
You,
the
won't-
Grace
you need the
Hardcore.
blood.
We have
just
to
need the blood.
harvest the greaser.
Oh, and here's the dope book art
Oh, that's hype.
for you.
Sweet.
Oh
I
my
think we
gosh.
can
Love it.
really
Sick.
kill him though.
Alright.
I think if it was 1v5, maybe.
Nah, we got this.
This,
they're
Dude,
this
put the camera up just a hair,
They're all
but it's mostly
super
Use the
dumb.
handle.
Also, we could
down a hair. Again, like half of what you just did, and then it's great.
also move the camera forward if you want to get
Dope.
a closer view.
Okay.
You want closer view, Kevin, or you good there?
You can move it a little closer, but that's... See, alright, so now Lionel's not in it anymore. Not that that is going to
That
matter
will
a ton
not
in
be
a second.
relevant very long.
Okay, so...
As we all run backwards again.
All of give me all of those phase risk rolls.
Yeah, 14.
Ishara, when she sees that
I
it's go
trigger
time,
the Phaserus.
off to a fine start
This is
here.
amazing.
You wild
Yeah.
Yep.
I rolled a 2.
Ishara.
Here's
So
my
because
feedback.
Divine Word has a range of 30 feet, so she is going to firestorm Knowles.
Good call.
I mean,
She's gonna
I
waste no
agree
time with that one.
Well, they'll all be like more damage now. So
She
maybe her
she
fire-
get, does not
as
trigger
well.
it, but she. Will you both get phase risk?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go, Stefan!
Amazing.
Yes!
Battle
Okay.
Nero.
Who do you want first? You go first. I rolled a bunch of percentile dice.
Yeah, give me the percentile.
11.
11.
I swear this could change the game plan very quickly. This could make this no longer feasible very fast.
Right. Oh
Well,
yeah.
we have to fabricate.
You
wall
fireball
run.
yourself.
Roll a d10 for me.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
It hits something.
What's how long the effect will go? Probably.
4.
You grow 4 inches.
What up?
Woo! That's not so bad.
Yeah. York?
I'm now 6'7", or no, sorry, 3'7".
I was like, wow, you're the tallest
I was
small
like,
creature.
holy crap!
Okay, I'm 3'7".
He's taller than me
I'm
now.
still not 4 feet.
You're really on.
You cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell
Shut-
centered on yourself.
No.
Oh.
Can I counter it?
Can I counter it?
Yikes. Okay.
I can't be surprised.
It's not a. You wouldn't know. You
Yeah, but I
wouldn't know
can't
to
be
counter
surprised.
Oh boy.
it. We're about to put that to the test.
That was
Okay.
the one I didn't want.
You were close to something else pretty bad, too.
Well, I still didn't want the fireball on us.
Okay.
Dex save.
Oh, I rolled so many ones. That's 19 total points of fire damage.
We all have to dex save.
Do you
Dex
add
save?
your.
Oh, I do, yeah. So 24 points of fire damage.
We
Oh,
have-
you cast
we
fireball.
have to dex
Yeah.
save.
Yes.
Yep. No, that's 18.
Shara fails miserably and takes the full 24
I
points.
fail, and so does my griffin.
So
And
Do I have to
maybe-
fail against myself?
What's your save
I
again?
fail.
No, it doesn't
18.
matter. Lionel fails too.
we'll
Yikes.
absorb elements,
Good job.
so.
Good job, Jormic.
Do I take the damage?
Yeah, but you have resistance to it
hang on.
anyways, right?
I do. Hang on one second.
So how much am I?
Important
But
point of
you,
order.
but you overcome your
Oh,
own
we
resistance.
almost. So technically,
Well,
Lionel does not
You
have to take
can't
the
resist your
damage.
own fireball.
Why not?
You have elemental mastery.
I do.
If you
resist
would
it.
resist
ignore
it,
resistance.
You ignore it.
You're
You are so good at.
so whack.
I will let you roll a saving throw, though.
No.
That's so
Natural
brutal.
20 on the save.
Alright,
So
alright,
I
alright.
take.
Bring it back.
Yormic's the only
Bring it
one
back.
that dodges part of it.
I love it.
Okay, so
Lionel
It's
did
my
not.
natural
He was
enemy,
not
it's
in range of
fair.
the fireball.
It's how much damage?
24 if you fail.
24.
Lionel
so
is not
I'll
in
take
range.
12 and Lionel will take 12.
the area of the storm is 10 10-foot cubes.
Yeah, they.
So I think she could easily. She could hit
100
all
by
of the
100.
melee knolls with it, probably. The firestorm.
Just real quick, half the health. of
All
my
the
griffin.
melees and the archers.
Immediately.
No,
This
it's
is just
too
real
much.
quick,
She
half
could
the
do
health of my griffin.
1, 2,
Immediately.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she could hit
That's 5-foot squares. 10 10-foot cubes.
10 10-foot cubes.
And they just
Oh,
have to
yeah,
be-
I
they
think-
just have to be
20 by
consecutive.
20. Yeah, so just make a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
boy.
Well, it's not a square. It's a bunch of 10-foot
It's like
cubes.
World
Yeah.
Source, except cubes.
Yeah,
She
so
can
she can
hit
twist it. She can
literally-
snake it and hit.
So
she
she
can
could
hit
do
every null, including the archers, I believe.
One.
Right?
no
two.
1, 2.
They have to be connected.
I think
Yeah,
she. Yes.
1, 2.
I think she can hit all 5 archers and then
Please.
the 2 melee guys in the back.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's I like that.
Okay.
All
So
5 archers.
1, 2, 3. How many of
4,
these?
10.
6, and then
7, 8.
Or we could
Yeah.
go.
9.
Ignore one archer and go
What-
for more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we go up to these melee guys. 4. No,
Yeah,
we go up
8,
from here.
9, 10. We
No.
don't hit both of them.
Here, we do.
Yeah, you're pulling on me.
Even the corners being next to each other is
2,
fine.
3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, it'd be better
10.
just hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
If
she
we
can
don't
fu-
hit the other archer, we can
She
just
can hit
2
4
more.
archers and 3 melees.
I think we can take out these.
Yeah, basically all those over there.
Yep.
That
We can
works.
take out the extra archers rather than the extra melee.
Yep.
Go with it.
Is that melee in the prismatic spray?
It's all good. We just do it.
Not quite. No.
7d10 is what this spell does.
Also, if it matters, if my slow goes off, they have reduced dex saves.
Where did you slow?
Can I have the green one here? That's the big square one.
I suppose.
Whoa, baby.
Oh man, it's been a while since I threw a
Oh, it's not
fireball
gonna.
at my
It's not
allies.
gonna hit those back ones.
Oh, I'm trying to hit these.
Yeah, so
Well, it's not going to hit
matter
any of the
for
ones that are
hers.
about to get firestormed.
Oh yeah, but prismatic spray is dex save too.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so, jeez. Man, you guys want all of her rolls to be like this for this spell.
Let's go.
10, 20, 29, 39, 46,
Oh my god.
54.
Wow.
54 points of fire damage. But they all need to make their deck saves. Sorry, you guys will wipe the floor with these little guys in the not terribly distant future, but it's going to be annoying for a hot second while I roll this.
We're good.
Yeah, we appreciate a battle of the skill, Kevin.
Can I hit that one too?
Fail. Fail.
I can't hit that one too.
Can we put
Oops.
Fail.
put numbers next to
Fail.
it, Kevin?
Fail.
Let's do that.
Well, let's wait to see if some might just die, and then we can number
All
the
the
rest.
archers.
all.
No, the melee's die because they have lower decks.
Um,
Failed though. I think the
I mean-
archers have lower health.
Oh, probably.
all 7 that you just hit are just incinerated on
Yeah,
the spot.
Yo, got him.
That head looked fucking sweet.
Yeah.
For real.
And then these-
Well, you guys are doing all this at the
Yeah.
same time too, right? So you get this huge rainbow cone going out, this giant snaking fire,
A giant explosion in the cave.
red explosion on your faces. Amazing.
It's great. We can be like, no, we were attacked too.
Who's doing it?
How could you start this fight? Okay, so that is Ashara's thing. Let's roll what the order that we'll slow and we'll go around.
I maintain concentration on
Nice.
protection from good and evil.
Okay.
Love it.
The slow save is what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wizzy.
Hitting a bunch of hyenas.
These two, Yunogu, and these two. Although Yunogu's probably gonna pass.
You guys on the
Yunogu
other
blows
side.
it out of the water
Yeah.
without even rolling his advantage. Natural 20 for the first null.
Okay.
Okay. The one
Get-
closest to you now, Jim.
Yeah.
Do you want some numbers by them?
I think you guys will probably kill him quickly enough that we
Okay.
probably don't need it.
Okay.
The
Those
second
survive.
big null that was in there fails. So the axe one in the front, who I
Yep.
think was in the square,
Yep.
that one is slowed.
Two
And then
hyenas.
the hyenas are not going to have an easy time passing this. Both fail.
I can only have 5 targets with it, so that's
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
Oh,
you got
yeah.
1 null, 2 hyenas with it.
I was hoping for Yunogu, but I knew it was a stretch.
All right.
Okay, so there's the slows.
Big.
Bryn, what did you do?
Prismatic spray.
What did you do?
Hold monster.
on
okay.
Yunogu.
Oninogu.
Roll. Yeah. So that is
I
a what
need
kind of
a
save?
Wisdom save.
Does his hit get rid of the monster?
29.
Passes.
No.
Barely.
Yo, impose DM inspiration
Oh.
disadvantage on them.
I impose disadvantage on Yinogu for this deck save with heightened spell, though.
Okay. He will
Straight
make a
roll.
straight roll.
Okay.
And then legendary resistant.
Actually, a 12.
Ha!
Because the straight roll was a 2.
That'll fail. And then I also hit.
Or wait,
base-
sorry. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Does this still have the extra weird effects? Because there's other... Some of them are dex saves for damage, but isn't there a couple other ones that are different
all
saves?
of them are dex saves.
They're all dex saves.
Then there is additional saves. So it's a dex save to get out of the way of the beam, and then if they hit, like, there's 2 of them that have an additional roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I hit Yinogu, both of the gnolls, and basically all of the hyenas.
Yep.
Okay. So
All
each
but,
of them
like,
gets a
these
different
2.
color? I mean, from where I'm looking, every
Okay.
hyena is covered by that cone.
I'm gonna go out on the limb and say we could, yes, I think they all get different colors technically.
They do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, what is it, a D8
Correct.
for what color it is? Alright, so we will start with Yinogu's color.
8.
5.
Damn it. Cold. That will be cold damage.
Okay.
8 means you roll.
Which will
takes
be
20,
nothing.
takes 2.
Maybe
Maybe
the worst
I knew one of
Are,
them.
they're all the same like damage rolls, right?
Oh,
So
they're
for
all
the sake of some
10d6,
time saving,
yeah.
if you're fine rolling
That is-
all of the damage, and we'll just
Yep.
change the type depending on who got hit.
Especially with these.
46 points of damage.
Jeez.
Mostly 5s?
Yeah, that was wild. That's a lot of damage for
It's a
10d6.
good roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a very good roll. 46. If it's fire, it's 51.
Yinogu, to no one's surprise, resists this cold damage, but that's still a pretty
Oh, he still
solid
takes
chunk
half
there.
of it?
Yeah, he's not immune.
Oh, okay, we're fine then. This is
Sorry, it was what was the total?
Or freeze.
46.
So half of it is 23.
So
Okay.
he's basically dead.
You want me to make that happen?
Solid. So then
Then we have
23.
Solid, he said.
Well, yeah, sorry. Let me go with that first one. Rolls an 11, so does not succeed, and a 15 is not going to succeed. So both of them will take the full amount.
46.
Yeah. So they're
Unless you want them
Oh,
to be.
should they should roll their own D8, right?
Yep.
yeah, but damage types 5 again, and 6.
6. Okay, on a 6, on a failed save, the target is restrained. It is beginning to be petrified.
Okay, Axe Boy is petrified.
Let's go. He makes con
Or
saves
getting there.
at the end of its turn.
You might want to make it comes to us or something. I don't know.
Then lots of hyenas,
Up to you there.
which we could
Might
probably
wanna-
just do
It's
one.
not
Yeah.
hard to save.
The hyenas,
I was
as
gonna
long as
say.
every color
We'll see when
does
it comes
damage.
down.
All of them except 6 and 7. If they roll an 8, they get double
We
beamed.
have to. We're
Okay,
gonna have to go
so
down
how many total
6
are on
and
it?
7 will banish or petrify them.
There are 9,
Uh,
10, 11,
There's-
12.
I rolled an 8. Is there 8 options?
That is a double.
I don't
It's
know.
now
That's a
they
double
take
roll.
2
I think
beams.
that's
2, 7.
I have
2, 7. So orange is acid damage, and 7 is they have to make wisdom saving throws.
They'll get banished.
You know, no,
we can
we're
also just make it fire.
They're
and they all
about
die.
so in a variously colored beams of destruction. Every hyena that is feasting on this Garistro is fried, melted, frozen completely, burnt to a crisp, incinerated out of existence to a pile of ash. You do cause a lot of damage to the exterior of this Garistro.
fine.
There's just a non-zero chance that further destruction could impact the ingredient that you need to get.
So I can't fireball it.
If it was nuked repeatedly, that could potentially cause you some problems.
Got it.
those
But
are
like,
ones
it's
that
still
die.
it's a hardy exterior even in death. So you're okay for now. But like, the thing's missing an arm. Its head is ripped off and on the ground nearby, and you just like various forms of surface damage all across its body right now. Yeah, every hyena is just shredded. And we are now going to roll some
Initiative.
initiative.
Let's go. Big money roll.
I'm going to use my DM inspiration.
Okay.
Sounds like a great time for that.
Oh.
It didn't help. It was the second one that it rolled.
Oh no!
You gave me a
the
taint to
best.
die.
I'm getting in striking distance with that one.
You can.
Should have stopped.
What's your original roll?
I've been telling you that for weeks.
So you at least still have 16. You roll 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
10.
I
Still better than
really
that.
wanted to go first.
I mean, I get it.
At least you know who's in front of this group, though.
Do you know who is in front of this group?
It's gonna be like rar.
Knowles, we'll just go around in order. Natural 20 for the first one. 11 for the second one. What? Anybody get really high on initiative?
Not crazy, I know.
No.
Low as hell.
Over 15?
15.
16.
Alright, so...
I believe you said over 15.
They did. I don't know why Lenny said
Yeah,
anything.
I know. What the heck? You're sitting here to confuse him. Alright. We're gonna start doing initiative tracking here. This is people. You ready?
I forgot to write whose name on these little papers to do.
Oh, I guess he doesn't go. It's like when if you find something in a store with a
Who
price
who
tag
is
on it, it's
acting
free.
right now? Man, I can't believe that
That
tail
works.
broke off
I heard
now.
that joke
After
so
the
many
flail
times.
broke off the
Yeah,
last
sure.
time. That's so
Yeah.
brutal.
Troll.
It's so tilting.
That's the dumbest
Freaking
joke
Noel.
ever. I heard it so many
I
times.
think of probably a few that they hear a lot.
That's a big one. Or like, what can I help you? What can I help you find? You're like, $1,000,000. A lottery ticket. Yeah.
What is this?
Those are jokes people would tell me when I worked customer service at Barnes & Noble.
Oh, it's super. They're super funny. Today.
Such good. There you go. It was fresh every time. They never got stuck.
Shara, Yormik and Vera, what'd you guys get for initiative?
10.
6.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. So, we are into this first round of combat. And to no one's surprise, although it is from a tiebreaker with Bryn, Yinogu is the first to act.
That's a very low.
Is that actually how you spell it?
I have no clue.
All right. So, Yinogu just got blasted by your cone.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, Evan, you guys just got blasted
Who
also
did it?
by your man.
We should ally and find the perpetrator.
Good thing his move speed's probably like.
Who done did it? His move speed is 50 feet.
Okay.
You would have to climb.
Uh,
Look, I'm taking out any edge I can get, okay? I'm not wrong.
The only flaw in that is that he is quite tall, and he has a chain flail weapon.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he has reach.
Not
doesn't
saying he can't get to us. I'm
got
saying he has to
He's
climb.
got some reach.
Yeah. So, you see him recoil, not in that much pain, but just surprised, right? Like he was preoccupied with the Garistro and his hunting party in front of him.
It was like, who's this rat that just fired a rainbow at me?
And is going to move in the
spicy
direction of the
rainbow.
cliff.
Yep.
Has no problem reaching the base of it.
Yep.
And then starts just like, not like you can't quite see over the edge,
Period.
but like he knows about where you guys are, so he's just slamming with the flail up on that.
He's flailing.
Flailing.
Yes.
Thank you. I knew he was gonna say it, so I was like, this time I'm just
I
gonna
can't be
call it
mad. I'm not mad. I'm not
I was
mad.
like, I usually just let Caleb do it because I know he's
Oh, wait,
thinking
he's
the same
how
thing.
much
but this
farther
time
down
I
is
want
he?
to say this.
30, like 30 feet down the ground?
Well,
It was a good
it's
one.
it's like 30 feet between the ground and that
let's
ledge.
go. He can't hit me.
He's like, I mean, he's like 15 plus feet tall and has this flail. So you do have some cover, but we will certainly see about his ability to hit you in a hot second.
Is that 30?
Unlikely.
Yeah, I think so. This one?
Yeah. Was it
32 to hit.
Hang on.
25?
Hits.
Okay, so
It's good.
Yeah.
the flail, the first of 3 flail strikes, makes it up here and makes contact with Yormik. And
That is some amount of dice these roll over there.
you take 34 points of bludgeoning damage
For the first hit.
for the first hit.
34 for the first hit. What was the hit?
32.
Can't shield that one.
Cutting words still probably wouldn't work.
Max roll on it.
Second attack is a 27. And
This one.
go ahead.
Yeah.
And this
I'm
time I
gonna
need
try to cutting words it.
It's not gonna. Wait, excuse me? I have 16.
I'm going to try to cutting words it. It's at 27. He has 16.
We might be able to do this.
Let's see. You gotta roll big.
5.
22.
Doesn't work.
Oh, I used my action already anyway.
Oh,
Well,
then it really
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
That's okay. Well, it would have been more disappointing if you rolled well enough and then he didn't
Yep.
have a reaction. So,
I guess I could do it.
okay. So I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw for me,
what?
and you take 18 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, hey, you're alive. But you're probably going to become a gnoll?
18, you said?
Yeah.
Become a null.
Wisdom save?
This one's 4 tall
16.
on the bottom.
That's right.
18.
19.
19 is it
It's
plus
plus
3? 19. 19.
Okay. You feel just this weird sensation in your mind and are able to shrug it off as the flail is brought up for a third blow.
I was feeling so safe.
31.
Okay.
It's like there's no way this guy doesn't hit 3 times.
So what was my half cover bonus for
Plus
being
5.
plus 5?
Oh.
You may have been able to shield the second.
Oh, then we could have had... But I would have still rolled the
And
inspiration.
he doesn't have
I
his
still have
reaction.
my reaction.
Yep, no,
But
we're
I
good.
would have rolled
I used it on the
inspiration
fireball.
anyway. To
It
try
doesn't
to...
So
matter.
your AC plus 10 is what?
My AC plus 10 is 26.
Okay, so that still would have just beat it.
Yep, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It
Okay.
does not matter.
Because he doesn't have his reaction.
Right.
Right. So, yeah, third one, 31.
Yep. Whoa.
13 more points of bludgeoning damage.
I am unconscious.
Oh, by a point, right?
Correct.
Lol.
All right.
Yeah, dude, we can totally get this heart and demon
Easy,
blood.
dude.
That is Yenogu's turn.
Yeah.
Bryn, you're
Just
up.
that? That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
Oh, that's it!
He only one-shot your man.
What kind of action is it
put some
to
respect
give
on my
him a
name,
healing
alright?
In
potion?
six, you died in 6
minutes.
seconds.
To give someone else as your action.
Is my action.
Bryn.
What did you say with your bonus action?
This looks terrifying. I'm going to do 1, 2 to step up and like just look down. Oh crap! I can't do that. Sorry. My plan for my turn is invalid.
Don't worry, Ashara will save him.
It's true. Yeah. I'm good. This is.
No, I'm not worried about you.
Yeah, this is fine.
I did forget one thing,
Huh.
and I'm going to do it. As the final flail blow comes and hits Yormik, you're still going down.
Yep.
But nearby, right next to Bryn, this spectral flail appears and just smashes into you.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Bonus action, actually.
Bonus.
So admittedly, Yenogu casts a spell.
Oh, Yormik. Counter.
Counter.
Oh.
But you're down at that
Yeah,
point.
Yeah,
nope,
no, we're
I'm
kidding.
with it.
No reactions.
No reactions.
No reaction.
Doesn't
Where's
have
the
counterspell,
little
so
spiritual
it casts spiritual weapon, which
is it?
takes the form of a spiritual flail,
Wait.
possibly in this
We
little
just
plastic thing
had
down
it.
here.
Making me wish I had this spell.
Here it is.
And that's going to be a spell attack against you.
Wham.
An 18 to hit,
Oh.
Bryn.
Hits.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, I don't know what to do.
you have a griffin.
I do have one of those that is at half HP
you're gonna
thanks
take-
to a team member. Solid.
Take
20
19
force.
points of force damage.
Oh,
That
wow.
was the lowest fireball damage I think I've rolled in forever.
I'm thankful.
Yeah. Agreed.
At the very least, I am thankful for that.
Remember that time Yormik overcame his own resistances?
Oh,
I mean,
That was a little fun.
that is legendary.
so brutal.
All right.
What's the grease looking like?
So the face of the corpse, like not the face, the side of the corpse that is like facing you guys is various types of scorched or frozen or burnt. It looks pretty gnarly. There's still just ichor coming. Like, I mean, this was all of in the last minute that it was finished being ripped to shreds. So plenty of ichor and inside still spilling out from where its head used to be and where its arm used to be. Surface-wise, from what you can tell, it's just really fried.
I am mostly trying to figure out how easily its heart would be extracted.
Gotcha.
If you had to put on a roll out of 20.
Give me an Arcana check.
That's
It's gonna be
good.
pretty good.
Oh!
That's good. Thank goodness.
22.
22. So when you were chilling in Vizarian's Tower, you were just reading about demons, and one stupid minor fact just stuck out that like it even almost seemed random for the particular book that you were reading, because this information wasn't present for a lot of the other demons of this caliber. But its heart is like central to its chest cavity. So honestly, it not having a head could make it easier to extract.
It's like you pop the top of a bottle off.
Interesting.
Pop the top of the bottle off with the heart inside.
Right.
30-foot cube. Can I see a 30-foot cube?
30-foot cube. Do we have that? I don't know if we have that.
Oh, that's fine. We can count.
6 squares.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Got a 20-foot cube and a 40-foot cube and a 30-foot cube. What the hell is a 30-foot cube?
If we,
Oh.
we do this with actual
This is a
templates,
bit
I don't
of
know
a
if we
niche
can
spell.
do this without
Drawing.
without the template, but I think if I would tilt the cube, I'd be able to capture these three in a 30-foot cube with a hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, because you get to use the hypotenuse. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could definitely
yeah.
put all three of them in it.
Cool. I'm going to use... Yeah, I'm going to use hypnotic pattern on these three. They need to make wisdom saves.
Okay. Natural 5 is going to fail. Natural 17. Is 17 a pass?
17 fails, I believe.
How much total damage did he hit?
Yeah, it fails. 18 is the magic number.
And this, sorry, you said this is wisdom,
60.
correct?
Yep.
65.
Okay. And a natural 9. 3 failures for the hypnotic pattern.
Nice. So those three are now charmed. They are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Okay. No actions or reactions from them.
Who got,
And then-
who got boots?
These three. And then I'm going to walk away from that flail.
This song is called We've Got Trouble. And ain't that the truth?
That is the truth. I'm going to walk back from the ledge. And I'm going to say as I move away, I'm going to say if we can I can dive down to try to get his heart if we can get Inogu's blood. If we keep Inogu distracted at the cliff, I can go down and get the Greastro heart.
I was going to ask you that.
I wanted to get some of these
Yeah.
Taken care of.
taken care of first,
Still that
The
archer
other
back
few
there.
are concerning.
but I can handle some shots from
An archer.
a Knoll archer and like this Knoll here.
I probably
Inogu needs to be like laser focused on the cliff.
I'm dead. I don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, but I look. I know you well enough. I know what you would say right now.
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Yormik agrees with me.
Yeah.
Its corpse lies
Just one thumbs up. Rigor mortis setting up.
Just
His body is broken in some weird ways, but like one of the hands, like vaguely, like looks like a thumbs up.
I'll smush out. What you doing?
You're not
sorry.
gooped.
Yeah,
but
the
you're
rest of my
pretty
turn.
messed up.
Bonus action, I will give inspiration to.
Death saves. No.
Pretty sure they need to like
Yeah, there's
Probably
hear
no
you
chance
to get.
that I could do that. Yeah.
As I walk by, I'll be like, I'll like pat you on the shoulder and be like, "Are you getting taller?"
Love it.
I like try to pat you on the shoulder and hit your elbow.
Okay.
My pants turn into capris. So,
A little bit.
yeah.
Anything else, Bryn?
That is all.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
Oh no.
Kinogu is going to use a legendary action to charge, which lets him move up to his speed. In this case, he is going to bound up this cliff
Nice.
and be in front of Nero. Basically standing over Yormic's corpse at this point.
Just Nero. Yeah.
And I'll, like, locked eyes on him, yell to Bryn, "Yeah, I think I'll have his attention."
All right, Nero.
Alrighty.
Hey, your quarry has put himself in front of you.
It's hot.
I did not realize it was about to be your turn, which honestly is good. But,
It is.
you know.
Blinded by the lights.
Well, your brethren's bigger than you. Let's see how you bleed. And I'll cast Vow of Enmity on him.
Hell yeah, you
Is that
will.
a spell?
Yeah, dude. For sure.
It's a spell?
No.
Somebody else has
Divine,
to be
it just
casting
cheats,
Fireball.
dude.
It's a vow.
It's a vow.
All right.
Alright. Can only do one bonus action, so we're just gonna attack twice.
Do it.
Feels like the green die. Feels like the green die.
Abandoning all the dispel dice.
Alright, so that's a 29 to hit.
29 hits. Here you go, guys. His AC is at least no higher than 28.
And a 29 to hit.
Yup.
Alrighty.
It'd be weird if there was a ceiling on it, though. 27 hits.
Oh, that's too
29
high.
does not, yeah.
There's a window. Oh, that's so brutal.
And
Worst
I'll-
people are better at hitting
Yeah,
this
we
thing.
have to open this fight.
That sounds like a good one-shot mess with you, monster.
It's a huge.
And I'm gonna hit him with a level 3 and a level 2 Divine Smite.
Get him.
And he's,
Okay.
he's a demon.
Hell yeah, he is.
Actually,
Okay.
You don't even need your divine
Yeah,
sense for this
okay.
one.
Improved
It's a
Divine
motif
Smite.
of divine sense. Don't really need it to
Divine
know.
Smite.
My next initiative, or where am I?
Level
Am I coming up soon?
2 Divine Smite.
You're last of your party.
Yeah, I can't remember where Nero was though.
Nero's second in the party.
Oh God, where'd that? Okay.
Yeah, we haven't even had
I got
Ishara
time.
or Yormik turn
Or
yet.
any of the other boys.
I don't like that roll. Let's redo it. No!
Oh.
The smite damage was hot though.
Did you get your double improved divine smite?
Yeah, of course. This is a level 2 smite with 5d8. Alright, so.
Oh man, you guys are so lucky. I forgot about his extra dope thing when he reduces a creature to 0 hit points.
Oh no, Tilt, what is it?
He
do
would
it.
have been able to move half his speed and make a bite attack.
Against
Just
the
like,
creature
yeah,
that you got?
yeah,
that
it's
you-
okay. It's
You
okay.
can give me 2
Nope,
failed
we
deaths.
did it. He wouldn't necessarily keep wailing on you. There's a whole bunch of things alive up here.
Anyways, 30 points, 30 plus. 41 on the first attack,
41. All right.
and then the second attack.
This is so many dice.
We don't like either of those, and we don't want them in the box, clearly. There's a couple 4s instead.
That's pretty good.
And more 7s. We like 7s. Okay.
Wow.
So 10 plus another 22.
What was his first name?
Yeah. 32. And then Plus 8, so 47 on the second attack.
47.
Okay, not fucking bad at all.
Yeah, you land two. You know, it climbed up here. It just smashed a mage, climbs up the wall, and just wasn't expecting a Nero fucking Amaris with some goddamn divine smites.
I'm going down
No
next
pun
turn,
intended,
boys.
I guess. Yeah.
Also, my Griffin will attack him.
Let's go, Griffin. He gets 2 of them.
Griffin gets 2 attacks.
Love it.
Alright, plus 6 to hit. We're hitting this.
What are we using for the Griffin? You gotta have something.
It's under me for now. We'll just
There's a slot over here.
Alright, so I'm assuming his just wild guess is 10 doesn't hit.
New.
Alright, but his 23 might.
It does.
Alright, 2d6 plus 4, not magical though.
Non-magical.
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be magical. Don't even roll it.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
It would have been 14 if it mattered.
Immune to non-magical physical damage.
That feels fair. And I don't say that being facetious.
Seems correct.
If I were a demon lord, I feel like I would deserve at least that much respect. Alright.
Alright.
And is Lionel is within 30 of me, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're not
Is Lionel going to step up and make some hits?
Hell no.
Is he going to step up and fabricate him to death? What do you want him to
He's
do?
gonna stand there and soak hit points and regen health every time his turn
If he
comes
gets
up.
closer, he gives you more AC, right?
You're right, he can do that
Are
for
his
me.
fists magical?
No, he won't do any damage. That's why there's no point.
Well, why can't he?
He's gonna try and grapple Inogu.
Push him. Push him off the
Well,
ledge.
he can also like shield you.
Can he
Yeah,
take
that's his reaction though,
falling
so I'm just gonna have him try
Yeah,
and grapple
yeah.
Inogu.
Sure.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Seems like might as well, you know? It's not happening. It's not worth mentioning.
No, it's not.
It's an 11. I mentioned it anyways.
Call an ambulance.
But not for me. Yep. Alright, so at the end of your turn,
Ambulance.
he is.
An ambulance.
Legendary action.
La.
How much damage you do?
He's going to use
41.
his savage legendary action. He's going to make a bite attack against each creature within 10 feet of him.
Oh no!
That's a,
2 fails.
Yep.
Oh,
Doesn't he have to hit though? I'm kidding. I'm
he
kidding.
might roll that your one.
Twice.
Yeah.
Wait, he's only attacking you once.
Oh, he's got advantage because I'm
Prone.
both unconscious
And melee.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
triple
We've rolled
advantage.
double 20s before.
prone. It's
All
true.
right. So the one that was intended for you is a 27 to hit you. I will now roll 2 to make sure it isn't nat 1
Nope,
to miss
that
the
is-
prone.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
5 and 11.
Yeah.
So you
Almost.
definitely lose 2 saves.
Enough.
Another attack
Oh.
against Lionel.
That was when I was
34.
going through the tunnel.
Yeah, for
That was
sure.
when I was there.
And the Griffin, 21.
Yep. I
Okay.
think my Griffin is Gonzo because of the
That's-
initial damage he had.
From a fireball.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna need to update.
So, Nero, you take 29 points of piercing damage.
no.
And just, like, the speed with which he goes and just bites and bite after bite on all of you is insane. But yeah, so it's 29 points of piercing damage to you.
It's a really good legendary action.
20,
Yep.
37 to Lionel.
Good thing you have resurrection.
I'm adding my half to Lionel's damage.
Gotcha.
So 15 plus 37.
And then the Griffin,
Lionel, one attack dropping it under.
25, 34 to the Griffin.
Griffin is alive.
Really?
By like 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's taking a fireball and a bite and
How
is
much?
still
Wait,
kicking?
how much damage was it?
34.
It's 1 HP.
Nice. That's great.
Griffin.
Um,
Distraction Griffin.
There was no
Okay.
distraction at all. He hit everything within melee.
All right.
I'm
So now we're to the Knolls.
within 5 feet too, or 10 feet too.
Oh, thank you.
Bold honesty.
19 to hit you.
I could stop it kind of my reaction.
Oh, all
Bryn has
cutting
added-
words are
All right, do it.
-3, 16.
That's barely enough. By one.
It was a.
Big.
My cutting words are
That
not-
was
not super
enormous.
inspiring.
That's a big difference.
I mean,
maker.
you
Yeah.
just stopped 4d10 plus 9 damage to Vera.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's pretty good.
pretty damn
The
good.
rolls just haven't been that high.
Okay, so for the sake of tracking, I basically rolled a few times for the Knolls and took an approximate average. So
Ridiculous.
all of the Knolls are now. The hypnotic patterned ones get a save on their turn,
Yep.
but nothing else.
Yep.
Natural 10's not going to pass. Natural 7's not going to pass. Natural 17 again is not going to pass because they have no wisdom bonus. They all remain hypnotic.
Nice.
One of
Um,
them is
That's a high value
prismatic,
spell.
Yes.
petrified.
What's the
18 Constitution.
17?
Okay, it has
So-
to fail 3. It's the 3 or 3.
Okay, so what is it now? What's its status? Can it do anything?
It is currently
It's
restrained.
Okay.
Which is Rihanna, actually.
Yeah, because it was initially restrained,
it's
just like
also slow.
slowly petrifying.
Correct.
It's slow and restrained.
The
Thing is not dodging fireball.
Nope.
our bow firing friend here is gonna take a really rough shot up towards where Yanogu's going because he does not have a great angle on
Hits
this at
you up
all.
in the back
So
and
you guys like
you-
have cover, and these couple attacks are gonna be at disadvantage for the Knoll.
There's one dude that's just hanging out.
A pair of 11s. No, that's not gonna hit any of you. And the other one, there's a natural one in there. No, so like one arrow hits the wall, one sails way higher, and then that bad boy is badly burned, I think.
Yeah, that one got hit.
But he can't really.
Prismatic spray.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a great.
He could run up the wall.
He cannot do that.
Ha.
He does not have a climb speed. So I think he's actually going to run around the Garistro and take cover on the far side because he doesn't have a ranged weapon. And that does it for the Knolls. It is Ishara's turn. Conveniently, she goes before Yormik.
That's big.
That is very important. Good job rolling terrible.
Appreciate that.
That is the best possible time to roll terrible
Yeah.
right now.
She is going to cast Heal.
Oh, damn.
She has to get all up in your grill to do this, though, I think.
I mean,
She has a movement to get there.
she's gonna stand next to that.
Sorry, I accidentally
What
clicked
what's
to
going to
prepare
happen?
harm
After
instead
those
of heal,
reactions,
and I
everyone
meant to
10 feet?
do it the other way, so I gotta switch it.
I mean, it certainly doesn't have a third one of those, right? There's no way it has 3.
Oh, never mind. Nope. Heal is definitely a 60-foot range.
Oh,
Nice, that's
cool.
good.
Uh,
I
so
really
congratulations
just
on your
wanted
70 hit points that you get back.
Oh! What?
That's
Heal is really good, and she rolled an 11 on the Wild Magic Surge, so should be good.
She's good.
70.
Oh, this is a bit late, but on his attack against me, should have been at
Beautiful.
disadvantage
Dang.
because of protection from good and evil.
No longer
And I would have to roll.
unconscious.
I don't
remember what he rolled against you.
Still in melee range.
Well, the first one hit. So
It was
Uh,
a 27.
Yeah. Natural 20 is the other one.
Okay.
So same outcome. Yeah, but Ashara just saved the shit out of Yormik's life.
Literally.
I do concentrate on my.
Did
things
you
still.
roll your would have been death save?
No.
I still concentrate on protection.
Okay, great. Ishara is going to. Ishara's
you
gonna
failed it.
backpedal. You would have failed.
Yep.
Oh, man, it literally came down to her beating you on initiative.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's it. And you guys were close. Like you
Fair
had like
enough.
you had a 12, I
Yeah.
think, or something. She had like a 14.
Huh?
That close to death.
that bad initiative coming in clutch.
True.
That's what I said. Sometimes good to roll bad.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Ashara's gonna backpedal, and as she does so, she says, "The heart. What about the heart?" Just backing away, trying to not lose sight of the two separate objectives here.
Yep.
Surely I have blood on my blade, right?
So there is some ichor spilling out of it,
Yeah.
but like the divine energy that you wreath it with, it's almost fire-like in that way.
Fair.
So there is some going down, but like this is a demon lord. He's incredibly hardy. He's not bleeding nearly as much as you would normally have expected.
Fair.
But you do see a non-zero amount of the like black Icarus blood on its chest where you got him.
Yeah.
Okay, Yormik, you are prone and alive.
Oh, all right.
Yeet Master Yorman.
Did I hear Shara say something about the heart?
Yeah. So like the first thing you would have heard upon regaining consciousness would be her plea or question regarding.
So,
All right. Also, for the record, she has used her 7th and 6th level spells so far.
we're gonna summon a dragon of type bludgeoning damage.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't have resistance to bludgeoning damage. But we're gonna summon the dragon down there, and the only thing on its mind is going to be get the heart.
What is the intelligence of the dragon you summon? And I won't.
10.
We'll pull this. Oh, it's 10. Okay. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be a little more like summoning
Wormling?
an animal.
Yeah.
Because I was like if it's dumb, it's not going to know to
Yeah.
get a heart out of
Very-
this creature without necessarily mangling it.
Super
But no,
valid.
with that kind of intelligence, absolutely.
With you, it's even to Yormik intelligence.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that.
It
This
can
dragon
read.
is as
Weirdly,
smart as
it
me.
can read, but
Yeah.
Yorman can't.
I love it. I
I'm
love
gonna do
it.
that. So I'm concentrating.
Roll phasers if you
Yep.
haven't already.
I swear.
We're good. It's 20.
It fireballs himself.
Again. But he hit Yinogu this time at
Yeah.
least.
You know North Carolina.
Suck on that non-resistant fire damage, asshole.
Big one though, so I'm like cantrips. Which
You're
is-
also laying down, so you may want to
I'm
stand
gonna
up.
stand up.
Yes, that
and
is-
I'm thinking about whether or not fall damage is worse than that.
There's no planet where fall damage is worse than what that flail can do to you.
Yep.
Can opportunity attack me though?
Yep.
But only if you.
So you have 70 hit it.
But if you're falling,
I
on you
also
kinda-
should
Well,
have cast the spell.
It's different.
after.
So not even talking about you standing up. It's voluntary movement. Like if you started running away from him right now, if you just roll a little bit and happen to fall 30 feet, you didn't really.
That's true.
You didn't really. Yeah, you
Can I
know.
reverse it and cast my concentration spell after I roll off the side of a cliff?
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds dope.
We're gonna
you
do
you
that.
wake up, you hear Ishara, and you're just like seeing where you're looking up at this noble demon lord right above you, and you're just like shit, and just roll off the
Anywhere
edge.
else but here.
The Yormik way.
So we'll-
Can
And you
try and
fall
land.
and thud.
Yes, that fall is preferable. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. You can give me a deck save. You're gonna land prone either way. This is for
Ooh,
the damage that you take.
like 19 or higher.
Okay, that's pretty good. So you take
20.
10 reduced to 5 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Go. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like every knoll down there is less threatening to you than 3 attacks.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I will stand up. I will dragon, and then I will.
Jump on your dragon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No way.
Peek
Right?
around.
Because you're prone, so you don't have that
Yep.
much.
Standing
I
up is half.
move- yeah. Okay. Good point.
And then you like roll 5 of it was to roll off the edge.
So I'm gonna stand right there.
Probably
and
10 feet to move.
Do I have a line of sight on the archer to throw a firebolt at it or no?
From where you've moved to now, no.
Would I, if I was?
If you had moved the other direction, you would.
Do it. None
Yeah.
of them are moving
Yeah.
right
Yep,
now.
I will shoot that thing.
if you miss horrendously, I'm going to make you roll at some of
Fair.
the hypnotic ones. But
19.
no, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Yeah, 19.
Wow, man.
This is quicken, right?
No.
You don't roll wild magic for.
Yes, it is quick. I
Cantrips?
apologize.
Let me double check.
I think it's optional.
I'm sure I've messed it up in both directions at some point, but in this moment, I want to check to see.
I think wild magic is pretty like to the DM's discretion.
Quickened.
Less than it's
Only
No,
double.
it's a spell. It's
So
it's
cantrips
the
as well.
no. It was the wild magic sorcerer
Yeah.
doesn't do it for cantrips, but Phasris is all spells.
We're good.
Okay. No, I did roll for Ashara and she was fine.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry. So how much damage to the archer?
Content.
20.
minus.
20 points.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you basically split the two hypnotized gnolls right in between them and blast the archer gnoll in the chest for a really good chunk of damage. It is not. He's not down, but like that was a lot. That was a really good hit. All right, and it is now Vera's turn. Congratulations, your reaction is back.
Finally.
Yeah.
Do I want to? Do you want to hurt this thing, or I can try and get rid of the spiritual weapon?
Sorry, does the dragon get an action to try to retrieve the heart?
It can go start. It's gonna
Yes.
sort of have to like root around and
Whatever-
like, carve it out.
Whatever its action is worth to start getting the heart, that's what it's going to do.
Okay. So yeah, it flies around to the missing head, and basically just claws in, and even with its mouth a little bit, and starts pulling out handfuls of stuff that's in the way, being careful enough to not annihilate any of it. Right? It's like taking the loose stuff that has give.
Got it.
It is prioritizing not harming the heart over the speed at which it is extracting it.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. What you got, Vera?
I guess I'm going to try and hurt it instead of trying to dispel the spiritual weapon. Which I think looks like starting by sort of forget, using a bonus action to give myself the activate the amulet and give myself the Displacer Beast property.
Okay. Yeah, you are blurred.
And see if that saves me from getting hit, hopefully once. And from there, I am going to, I think, cast Disintegrate, and you know good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But unfortunately, if he makes a save, I think does nothing. So
Okay. So he
geez.
does have advantage.
he's dead.
An 8 and a 19 for a 29 on the save. This is weird, right? Like I know it's a dex save and everything, and it's powerful, but like you cast this green beam, and Yinogu almost just leans into it, and it just doesn't harm it at all.
Wait, it hits him?
I'm flavoring it.
Oh.
It passed the save. It does no damage, but
okay. Like he wants me to disintegrate? Like, has this healed him? Like,
disintegrate me.
Oh,
We're gonna.
I want to go.
I miss Whataburger. Send me back to Texas.
Okay, that's action, bonus action. I don't want to be next to this guy.
Yeah, fair.
Get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back and probably provoke.
Yeah, what's he gonna hit you for? 30 damage in one swing.
45. Okay.
Yeah, as you retreat out of its reach, it will make one flail attack against you
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
It's only like
Almost didn't matter. 33 to hit. Roll 17 and a 19.
Yeah.
No way.
There goes the blur.
You sure?
Yep. If you're gonna hit, it goes away.
Oh.
Oh, my slow concentration though. Oh,
Is anybody being slowed?
Oh man.
The guy that's
That's also petrified. Yeah.
This poor motherfucker.
Count
right
it.
here.
Okay, so you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Could be worse. It's not a lot. It's a lot.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I maintain concentration. What was the total?
28.
So I make a 14.
Yep.
You got it.
Oh yeah. It's
All right.
Without modifiers. You
It's
got it.
20. It's 28, 27. Yeah.
And so you're still concentrating on.
The slow effect of letting this motherfucker.
Alright.
Not that I don't think it's gonna matter.
In addition to being restrained and slowly petrified, is also slowed.
Yes.
Not moving.
Yes.
Look, if anything else, we're taking him with us.
Alright, we are back to Yinogu.
Yeah. Here we go. What? You know.
And
You know who? You know. Who.
you, Nero, dealt
Yeah, I smacked. him
almost
good.
100 damage to him in the last round. So, incoming.
Cash me outside.
How about that?
A lowly 21.
So if Lionel uses shield, I get to 21.
I'll protect ward you, or I will. Calduin's ward you. So
Okay.
he goes up to 5.
Sweet. So then I'm at 26. The number
26. Okay. Yeah, he comes down with the flail, and at the last second, the ward appears and deflects it. It smashes into the ground next to you. He rears back for another swing. Worse.
Woo! Wow! What a fool.
And the final swing.
Just make it
for his
bad.
turn.
Oh, it's also at disadvantage
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
because of protection from good and evil.
Oh, okay. The disadvantage rolls were both way higher than their
I kind of
disadvantage
figured. I
counterparts.
kind of figured I was more concerned about the final roll.
Last one was 18 and 14, so 30 for the last one.
It's a bite, right?
This is still just the flail he's hitting with.
Okay.
I
Still,
don't have my reaction.
I use mine to get boost his AC by
So
5.
you're about to get it back
Yeah.
in like 6 seconds.
Yeah. Lights technically like almost
Yeah,
simultaneously.
but at this point, I don't.
I'll take one hit from 3.
Yeah, that
Like
would
if
be-
that's the result of Yinogu's 3 attacks.
Yep.
Imagine, you just wrecked this guy in this little twerp.
31 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you
Okay.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
I love these. I really don't know if I trusted the spell dice for this. Terrible. But 12. That's not
12.
gonna save.
You are paralyzed.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Valeric turns time.
Hey, but like, you know how much worse that could have been if you didn't block those first 2 hits? If
I
he got
know.
paralyzed on the first one and then start swinging at advantage?
True.
Well,
Yeah.
it would've been-
Straight roll.
Yeah. Okay. And having paralyzed you, it is going to move closer to the rest of your allies, sort of in between Lionel, Nero, Bryn, that
Okay.
whole
I'm
squad.
not, there's no
Here
point
we go.
in taking attacks of opportunity from my 2 summon people.
No, yeah, it would be immune. And then the spiritual weapon is going to go and also attack Nero.
But Lionel.
Prepare to do
Natural 19.
Yeah.
And then I guess this would still technically be at the disadvantage, though, right?
Yep.
Or did you maintain concentration
I need to
again?
Maintain. Oops, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, that is enough.
Okay. So it is a disadvantage.
Yeah, I
Which
would have been good
puts
up to
us
36
at-
points of damage.
Plus 9 is 26.
I'm at 26, so that'll hit.
Okay.
Auto crit.
Is it auto crit while you're paralyzed?
I think it is when you're paralyzed.
We will verify.
Unless that's stunned and not
Attack
paralyzed.
rolls
Attack.
against the creature have advantage
So they
is
would
a
strike.
critical strike.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Not that I wanted that, but you know.
Half to Lionel though.
Sure.
You take. So that doubles 46. So it's 46 plus 2. So 48 points of force damage.
Force damage.
I am no longer protected from evil.
Okay.
How much was it? 46.
48 total.
48. So 24 to me, 24 to Lionel.
Alright.
Ouch.
Well, that was Inogu's turn. Bryn, we're back to you.
Yormik, how's the heart coming?
You hear a distant, almost whimper kind of sound.
That's sort of inspiring. Did we rule that animate objects were
No.
magic?
They're not magical,
Not magical?
attacks.
Okay.
Lionel's gonna die. Probably.
I really wish I could cast a 7th level spell. I will pull out the Staff of Thunder and Lightning
Okay.
and just lightning bolt
Light 'em
straight
up.
through them.
Okay. Phaser's roll. And it's a dex save.
Pass.
Okay. It's a 27 for its save.
8.
So, so roll the damage for me.
He saved, I assume.
He did save. Sure.
It's 9. What was from 9? Thank you.
Oh.
Um,
to see it.
28.
28. Okay, so it saves, so that's 14, and it resists lightning. So 7.
7 points of damage. Cool.
But it looks dope.
Sure.
Huge lightning bolts.
I'm
across
going
the
to
chamber.
give inspiration to Nero.
Okay.
And we will move 15 feet away.
Okay. That is going to provoke because it has it back.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
okay. Attack opportunity. Man, y'all are getting lucky.
Yeah, that's why we're still here.
18 to hit you.
18. Yeah, I'm gonna cutting words that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So you.
As he snaps at me, I'm gonna smack him on the nose and go, "Bad dog."
Oh, he's not gonna like that. Okay. At the end of Bryn's turn, he made an excellent decision to leave because he was going to get attacked one way or another for
Yep.
with this legendary action. That is a bite attack against everybody within 10 feet, which I believe is Nero and his friends, the non-player friends. So you are paralyzed.
It will crit.
If it hits, at advantage.
It will hit.
Yeah.
It's at advantage.
Your AC's 26.
No. Is it still?
Worth noting, and I'm super glad I checked again. No, wait a minute. No, it just hit you on its turn. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. So, this first one is at Nero. Advantage because you're paralyzed. 28.
Yep.
Almost.
+16 plus 12 is 28. 56 points of piercing damage. No, plus 9. 65 points of piercing damage.
So 32 to me. Lionel and I might die at the same time.
And then the attack against the Griffin, we'll roll real quick. 22, and then...
He's dead.
Yeah, okay.
And then
Yeah.
one hit.
Bites through it, just
Yeah.
tears it apart. And then the attack against Lionel.
Oh, Lionel might just die without me, actually.
20.
To hit?
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that your
I'll-
Lionel?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Dirty 20.
Does Lionel make death saves?
I don't think so.
This is just construct.
30 points of piercing damage.
He is alive with 6 HP.
Is it magical pierce?
Did you regain his from the
Hasn't been my
fireball
turn.
early on?
He didn't get hit by it.
Oh, he wasn't in it. Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to eke out points for you. Make sure that you get them all.
No.
Okay.
I have been a good boy.
All
Including
right,
reminding you that you're critting me every time.
All right, Nero, it is your turn.
What can I do?
Save.
No,
Oh,
you
yes.
cannot. But so you are incapacitated. You can't
Mhm.
move or speak. The auto crits, obviously. But now that it is your turn that you are basically about to just lose, I can joyfully inform you that this paralysis only lasts until the start of Yinogu's next turn.
Oh.
So the next time on his turn that he would try to hit you, you won't be auto-critted.
I don't know that will matter at this point, but
We shall
it
see.
is good to know. And I'm assuming Lionel just can't do anything then if I'm paralyzed. Or is he just going to...
So you still give him like general instructions. He doesn't rely on you for every single command.
Yeah.
So if you want him to try and grapple it again or something,
I'm tempted to have him pick me up.
Shield you?
No, run me away.
yeah.
I don't hate it.
So Lionel's at 16 HP. Because he gained 10 hit points
And
back.
Yinogu's attack opportunity is down technically.
Yeah.
Maybe he has some way around that.
Do it. Run it.
I mean, legendary actions.
Sure.
Is Lionel large?
Yes.
Mhm.
And you can D-door something one category above you? Or
No, it has to be
Size.
yours or smaller.
Gotcha.
What's in his Belgian fabricate, right?
Yeah.
Fabricate wall of force.
Yeah. Question is, do I have him? No, I don't have him throw me down there. That would be bad. That would be worse, realistically. So I'm gonna have him attempt to grab me in my paralyzed state and
Yeah, he has no
run-
problem doing that.
and run back towards the squad.
Nice.
Okay.
How much can you move again, Lionel? 30. Okay, so he's here.
Man, the cascading changes of like missing the first two attacks on that last round are so crazy because it again denied it its rampage ability, which is that when it reduces a creature to 0 points with a melee attack on its turn, it can take a bonus action to move half its speed and make another attack against something else,
Brutal.
like Demon Lord Cleave. Okay. Knowles.
That's all I get so far.
Bow and Arrow Knoll
We don't have
is
his
going to
blood
return
yet.
fire on Yormik.
What?
You shot it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You might need this.
13 plus 18 to hit you.
Hey, remember when we moved the camera forward?
The first one was an 18, and this is 3 less, so 15.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. So the attack is 1d8.
Good uncommon.
5 points of piercing damage from the arrow.
Yup.
And the knoll that's hiding behind the Garistro is going to
Don't you dare.
bound over the Garistro corpse and go for Yormik.
Not the dragon that's eating them?
Would you want to fight a dragon if you were in his position?
It's eating its
He's a
food.
small dragon.
It's stealing its meal.
Yeah.
Not cool.
How much movement does it get?
40.
40. 40? Okay, so with double move, it can get to Yormik.
Assuming that the Grease is difficult terrain.
Yeah. It is going to throw one of its
With-
axes, then it's
Oh,
not going to
instead
double
of-
move.
Okay.
That's actually so it is. 1,
A 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be.
Why'd you remove that?
I rolled a 4 on my concentration check.
8.
What, you don't...
8 points
that-
of.
Oh, your con is probably not very good.
8
Is it
points
con
of
save?
slashing damage.
Yeah.
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 It's 8 points.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
but
never
it's
mind, we're good.
minimum
I have
10.
12.
You
I have plus 8 to con saves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
'Cause
Okay.
You
cool.
took the resilient or something, right?
It's
Mhm.
just dwarven staunchness.
Nice.
Gotcha.
All right.
I was gonna say wait until the damage because it's really low. You just
Then
do
the
10.
slowed one rolls terrible on its will save, so it continues to be slowed. Rolls almost as bad on the petrification save, so it continues to move towards petrification.
One last.
The hypnotic pattern ones roll terrible, worse,
That's going to be a problem.
and nothing. They all continue to be hypnotic patterned.
Yeah.
And I think that accounts for all of the living gnolls.
Nice.
We're back to Ishara.
He goes before I do again, right?
Correct.
Oh,
No.
God.
Nope.
I go
No.
first?
No.
Yeah.
He has a. Well. He will not take his turn before you. He can go again.
Well, yeah. I'm more worried about the thing.
What's Ashara got?
Dang it, that's just what
That's what I'm working on figuring out.
Exactly. Next turn.
You do?
Yeah. I just.
I there, to me there's a clear move.
Oh.
Well,
Does it include not me being in the area though?
yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You have voice.
I know what the move is, and it's a good one.
I don't know. If,
Make sure you have a 4th level spell slot handy.
Yup.
Help Ishara. What do we?
Oh, it's Ashara's turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I mean,
about.
I'm like dead next to her, and so is
I'm
Lionel.
not sure we're all
Does
thinking
she
the
have
same thing.
what prepared offensive spells does she have?
Yeah.
Do we want to heal?
Probably-
We can heal you, or we can deal
Oh, I was
damage.
thinking.
She does have mass healing word prepared.
And if it has to
Does
be his
that-
turn
That
to
feels
get out,
very good right now.
How many
Sure.
people?
Yeah, I'll
how
take
many
it.
can shoot with this?
do it again.
All of you, but it's actually not a
This whole
ton
time
of
I-
healing.
If I
I mean,
wouldn't have-
So that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I just.
But she could also
wanna get
attack with
blood
a
first.
cantrip
No,
too,
he
because
goes
it's a
down.
bonus
We'll see the
action.
blood.
Sure.
That
He's
seems
not
fine.
down, but
Yeah.
Sacred flame, cantrip,
Can you read
mass
that?
healing word.
Yeah.
Alright, Sacred Flame.
I
Uh,
would try to do.
oh wait, what,
like,
Sacred
that
Flame
we
is a
could
dex
potentially get
save,
some out.
and a
Yeah.
tie is a
Yeah,
save,
yeah.
so it barely
It's bleeding
saves.
right
He
now.
matches it
Right.
for the Sacred Flame. And she needs to roll
I like it.
phase risk. She's fine on phase risk, but she gets another tick.
It's the blood.
What's
Mage hand?
Aura
Do
of
you have mage hand?
Vitality do? Energy.
Do you have mage hand? I do it.
Oh yes, I do. I have mage hand.
'Cause I thought you
Yeah, it's like I thought. It seems like a your mix, but
It does.
She is going to cast Aura of Vitality.
That's a good one.
Nice. I like where this is going.
That's
I have
every.
that too.
So now,
She can target somebody every turn to gain
Yes.
2d6.
yes.
Yeah.
So now she has a
Would that
repeatable bonus action. Let me get you from not death.
yeah.
She does need to roll again.
Could she have
She
cast
rolls a
Sacred
9.
Flame that turn?
She's good.
No, but it failed anyways, so we're just gonna let it go.
I like it. She's concentrating.
She is now concentrating, and shit. All right, so she wants to get away from this guy too, but also she's gonna stay behind all of you because she is a smart person as much as she would selflessly be in front if that tactically made sense.
How far is the range on that?
It's a 30-foot AOE, so
She
she'll probably be like 20 feet behind Lionel Nero and friends.
Oh,
Yeah, she's good. She can hit Vera from here.
Yeah, just go ahead and scoot the camera back to the
Original
The,
spot.
yeah. Always find a way to be on the edge of the maps. Always.
Listen, you charged at us.
Okay. That is Ishara's turn.
So that's no heal with her starting that either, right?
Let me check.
I don't think it does. I think it has.
Well,
to be
no,
a-
so it technically is an action, so she can use the bonus action this turn to give
Right.
you 2d6.
Great.
9. 9 points of healing.
Nice.
And then we get to. Well, let's see.
Oh no.
You.
I don't think we will.
Probably not. That would be. A
How
huge
far
waste of
are you
action.
guys away from Yinogu at your current positions?
15 feet
It's the
for
closest.
both Vera and
Yes.
Bryn.
I'm
We're 20.
20 feet.
We're both 20.
Both
Yeah,
are
we're
20
both
feet
20
away.
feet.
Okay.
Diagonals are really hard.
I'm a straight line.
We've only been playing this game for 3 years.
And how many of you ran in between?
Several. In online tools, there are rulers.
Yeah.
You basically have a bachelor degree.
I definitely have an associate's degree in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it feels like that.
But how's at this point we're almost for a bachelor's degree.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in our senior sem of.
It
We
is
played through the summer.
going to. It's going to use its legendary action to move over and again be like next to all 4 of you, basically, as much as it can be. It's
Right
gonna be
there.
over. Yeah. So just get up to where you're all solidly within 10 or 15 feet of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except Ashara.
Correct, but that's okay. 4 out of 5 is not bad. And
I can't really do a whole lot from down.
Yormik, we are to your turn.
Yeah.
Veer, you're on deck.
Yep. Can I get an angle to hit him with this 5th level chromatic orb from down here?
No, it's too it's 30 feet up. It's too steep. You'd have to move quite a bit away.
Okay.
And even where the archer was out here, I had roll at
Guys
disadvantage
that are
and with
attacking
cover.
You might want to get rid of the guy that's going to melee attack you.
So I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna use my action to help my boy look for the heart in the Greastro,
Okay.
if I can.
I guess. How are you helping the dragon rifle through the corpse?
Pulling apart whatever I can and helping it observe where the heart is, like looking for it to notice it more quickly.
Okay, so I mean, it'll take all of your movement to get up over where the head is missing from.
Yeah.
About. And that's going to take your action in your turn, basically.
So I couldn't bonus action fireball.
You could bonus action fireball
Okay.
because you got your quicken.
Yes.
Yo.
I will bonus action. Fireball doesn't make sense. Oh, bonus action. Chromatic orb.
Do you not have storm sphere anymore?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll bonus action. Chromatic orb at 4th level.
Well, this guy's been beaten up quite a bit, right?
He ate your
Both
initial
of them.
prismatic
Oh,
spray.
okay, never mind.
I think the
Just
only one who hasn't
twin.
had anything happen to it is the archer.
I can.
Oh wait, except
twin
you
them.
firebolted it.
I will twin cast Quicken Chromatic Orb at both of the alive gnolls. There we go.
This is where it feels good to be a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Bam. Okay. Alright. Attacking the one close to me.
Okay.
It's great because 2
26.
laser beams.
26
come out
definitely
and they-
hits.
Far away, 25.
25 also hits.
Alright, close to me.
And this is what was this? This is
Fire.
Chromatic orb fire
Yep.
at 4th level,
Third.
3rd level. Flip 5d8.
Correct. 8. So, 23 points.
You
at
blow its
close
fucking
one.
head
Let's
off.
go! Okay.
Yeah.
Far away is 8 again. 27 points of damage to the far one.
Yeah, you again a second just
There it is.
what's the
Also,
word?
he
Not
said you got
a, not a
head.
bolt, a mote, giant this orb of fire just blasts it for the second time straight to the chest, and he just goes down.
Nice.
Dope.
Good job, Yormik.
Grazie. And then I'm just gonna help the dragon try to excavate
Like
this
how
corpse.
your action is combing through this bonus action, you're like, oh, by the way,
Ah!
shot.
I
Alright.
love it.
It's
As an afterthought. He's like combing through. He's like, oh wait,
Oh right, bam.
go sorcerer. Looking back inside.
So
by the
anyway,
time
I
it
started
hits both.
blasting.
On the dragon's turn, it's just gonna look for the heart.
Okay. Yeah, I mean at this point, it's pulling out it's hard to, you're not exactly versed in Garistro anatomy, but like it's trying to like reach in and find whole bits that it can sort of just pull out. So far, it's mostly been muscle and other stuff and goop, but I mean, it's making progress on it.
Okay. Am I helping it at all, or is it not really working?
You speeding up the process and
Okay.
being a second pair of eyes to see if you actually find it or not.
Sweet. All right, that's it.
Yeah, and then the dragon obviously spends its whole turn continuing to dig through and pull out.
More stuff.
Vera.
Does he have his reaction back yet?
No, it still hasn't been his turn because Bryn went
It's
after
after
him.
you.
Next.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to cast Wall of Force.
Alright, you were thinking the same thing as me and Caleb.
I'm so
Well, okay, actually.
No,
it's
So
a-
this is
it's a huge
100% the
creature?
play.
No, you'll have.
It
just be
is
north after
huge.
wall.
How tall is the ceiling?
He's gonna.
So I mean, like, there's a little bit of an arc to it, so you don't have the full height. I say like the ceiling goes up like 80 feet from your cliff part. Like at the highest point, it's like 90 feet top to bottom.
90
But
feet
obviously,
Yeah.
obviously it like arcs down closer to the wall behind you.
Okay. And it's 15 or 20 feet tall?
Yeah, it's over 15 feet tall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm trying to imagine what we look like looking at like a 15-foot tall, like bipedal creature that's just
Yeah.
coming at you. It'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Just horrendous. I mean,
Especially just like something that's so like.
I like the
I
play.
mean, have you looked at like? Have you ever been around somebody who's like 7 feet tall?
Even just Guckleberger.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
like
that's
6'8",
a great-
6'9".
yeah,
You're
it's
just
like you see that, and
oh my
then
God.
double it, and it's just
right.
like.
And that's what this
Yeah.
is.
And also he's
And
hulking,
he's-
slaughtering,
yeah.
just like
Right.
bestial.
Yep.
Do it.
Incredibly
I
athletic.
guess like
How tall
An
is this
elephant.
again? This tunnel?
it's the closest place you're
I-
gonna get.
At which point, right? There's only
Right.
so
Around-
the
around-
ledge was
Above the grease, above Yoyogu.
So that's near where the ledge was. All right, so you guys are basically at the tunnel entrance again because there wasn't a ton
40
of.
feet deep, 45 feet.
Yeah, so you're getting really close to where the tunnel comes down.
Yeah.
So there's actually a fair, or it's a relatively small, like lower
the
height
ceiling's
here.
lower.
Yes.
How tall is it?
You're trying to seal off the tunnel, right? That's the idea.
It depends on how tall the tunnel is.
I think so.
Are you back into the tunnel, all of you yet,
Yeah.
or?
I mean, I think
So
so.
We are. So I think are your two ideas either to seal off the tunnel or to encase him up to the tunnel ceiling?
Encase it or encase it on both sides?
Sure. Yeah.
Of Darth Maul.
Oh.
It would. Try to ballpark how high those. Probably. For as close as it like it gets like steep towards the end. So say 20 feet up, he probably only has like 5 feet of clearance above his head before it's getting lower, where he'd have to like duck a little bit.
Okay. So it's basically 20 feet. The ceiling's 20 feet high. See, he's 15 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, about.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, that's perfect. So the cage is gonna, or it's gonna be a cage effectively against the wall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you basically where there was one of the raised platforms.
Yeah,
you
so-
made a U shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I basically made a U.
but
this.
also into the wall. Right?
Yeah,
And also Nero's inside of it.
It
now.
goes no, but it goes. Yeah, it touches the wall. It's basically this. It goes to the ceiling.
Okay.
Let's
Or you're gonna leave a
go.
crack.
And if possible, I'd like to leave a crack right in between these two, so that we can get a sword in and stab it
Okay.
and get some blood.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A magical syringe would also be great.
Fabricating it. No, just kidding. A giant stone syringe.
I can make that.
I can do this shit. Okay, we are to
Phasers.
no. That was Vera's turn. Phaser's roll, yes, please.
Good.
Woo! Okay.
Pressure.
Back
Have to
to
do it if you don't
Vito's
do
I
turn.
it.
had this idea of us trying to like get its blood and I realized that you and me
Yep.
D-door us in and then try to grab some blood and then I D-doors back out.
I was thinking the same.
So
I
how-
have D-door.
How tall is the box on the back side?
This side?
Yeah, so there's a gap up there,
20
right?
feet?
It's 20 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah. So, perks of being a demon lord, you get true sight inherently. So, it is going to
Okay, don't let me be a gap.
Well, how big of a gap? Though?
If you said it was
5 foot clearance right here.
no, it was a 5 foot.
goes up to there. Like,
Right. So the backside would have a gap, and he's gonna climb, and it's gonna take a huge movement penalty. I don't even think he's gonna get back to you because he has to climb out the back first, and it's just a demon lord athletics check.
But if there's a gap, you would have just walled us off, right?
Right. I assumed there wouldn't be a gap because there's 5 feet clearance.
Well, no. So sorry, we can change the shape of it then, but like the ceiling is like arcing up, so it's gonna be higher.
He's saying
Further
the
out.
entrance
I
is-
understand. I just didn't.
That's
think-
just like that's what we were trying to figure out was
it's-
basically if we make this shape, can we enclose the demon lord? And if we can't, then he's just gonna make a wall.
Because the idea is, can he make it like, if let's say that this is flush with the top here and it goes diagonal, can he make it so that it goes all the way up to the ceiling on both parts of it to box him in
Right, that's what I was trying to do.
with no gap?
Which it seems like no.
If the answer is no, he wanted to just make a wall.
Okay, then let's just make a wall.
Yeah. Okay. That seems fine.
My apologies for the misunderstanding.
It's all good. It's an invisible wall of force. It's a little bit tougher to explain.
Okay,
I know
so
you-
there is a fucking wall of force in between you guys.
So you get the little 5 foot stands.
Yeah.
And those little things in there.
You could just use your big boy one and just sit it on top and have us all under it.
Good wall.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, just get the next tallest one. Just put it across
No, the U.
the U.
The U.
Oh,
And just sit it on top.
this.
Yeah, and just put it. Oh yeah, that works too.
Yeah, nice.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sure. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
There's an even bigger one, but yes.
No, we said the next one up.
I said the next
Oh,
one.
he
up,
said
but
that.
That's,
Um,
that's a classic
that's a
Jordan line
Jordan.
move right there.
And
That
just
is the
to
biggest.
double check, wall of forces cannot be dispelled. Yes,
Correct. They have to be incinerated.
gotcha.
He cast
I mean, if he wastes his turn, cast incinerate. I'm okay with that.
Well, you'll
Right.
just dispel. You'll just counter spell.
I think he's gonna come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to trap him.
Does he
instead
know
of-
you're down there yet, though?
So let me roll off.
See, this is what I was-
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm assuming his passive perception is okay.
It is quite 24.
Reasonable.
We're gonna go with yes.
And so the wall of
Does he know
force.
the spell wall of force though. Will he try and hit the wall first?
He's much smarter than you.
I am definitely aware of this.
So the wall of force springs to existence in front of you, and he like takes a second and like looks side to side at all of you behind it, just blood still just dripping from its mouth, and he turns and hops back off the ledge.
Great. This is why I
1,
want
2, 3,
Kichin.
4, 5, 6, 7. How
And
many squares does he
he's
have?
strong enough to be able to jump a little bit. He's not just gonna like drop right at the ledge.
He can
He'll have
get
some
to
momentum.
me. I think is that
for
what
sure.
we're trying to get to. Okay.
He can definitely get to you.
hype.
All right. But there's also a dragon here.
But he takes fall damage.
A little too tall for that one.
Damn it.
He's gonna
Also,
he's gonna get the dragon. That's that's totally fine. He's gonna go
so
around
so the
to
flail's got a 15-foot reach, so you hit
Okay,
the dragon
he can
over
just
you.
go over me.
Yeah.
Good job, dragon.
Oh boy.
34 to hit the dragon,
Yep.
and then a 24 to hit the dragon.
Yep.
We will start with those damage rolls and go from there.
I'll put him back if I need to, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
43 points of bludgeoning damage to
Yep.
the dragon.
So he's alive through the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
That's helpful.
17 more.
He is dead.
Okay. Dragon pops. And then the last attack here.
Give it to me.
26.
Hits.
Con save. He's not gonna hit you for 70. Hopefully, he makes a con
26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to roll a d6 and let me know if it's odd or even.
It's odd.
It is odd. Okay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Be good.
5.
5. You are
Sorry.
under
6.
you are under the effect of the confusion spell.
Oh, I know what this is. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Does it do anything on your way? Isn't he just always?
Wait, am I being
Immune.
charmed?
I will check.
Like,
can't
is
believe I
he
didn't
always on
ask
the
that.
D4 and doing something random?
Confusion.
Oh, I forgot to ask if I was being charmed too.
Yep, paralyzed, charmed. They're similar.
it does not say.
Get whacked.
I don't
Oh.
think it's a charm.
I do not either.
I'll control that. But
It doesn't. Yeah, it's not on here anywhere. Hype.
yeah,
Okay.
actually, the top comment is the spell's busted. It gets through immunity and doesn't care about being like the charm resistance.
Yup. I am confused.
He's confused. Bryn.
Yep. Well, guys, I think he went to attack Yormik.
Maybe we just let him go.
Bring his body back to his father.
Yeah, I mean.
So we teleport there. We put Yormik's body in the bag of holding.
So you're
and
getting
then
voice from the
dimension
sky. I don't know what you guys do here. This feels like.
I mean,
We have resurrection, so as long as one
You have-
cell
you have
of
dimension
my body
door?
remains.
I mean, yes, but
Are you a willing creature? I'm just gonna grab Nero's arm
Here's
and be
1
like, "Are you a
HP.
willing creature?"
we're coming for you, Yormik.
Me and Nero dimension door.
which you can't hear.
And you need to roll a face push check.
Yep.
we get the 6 seconds of disappearing. What are we going for a round of combat?
Oh god.
It's happening.
Oh, he popped it.
It's happening. It's happening again. Not another
Fireball.
combat.
Fireball.
It's happening
Fireball.
again.
Percentile, sir.
Does it happen
You guys
before
have
or
it,
after
don't you?
teleports?
That's empty.
No, this is our side.
Give me the.
That's not empty. You refilled it.
Give me the thing.
81.
You can take one additional action immediately.
Oh, that's so.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Wait, just.
I can't cast another spell though.
Yes, you can.
Oh really?
Fuck it. This is the Phasers, man.
Go! Wait, or get the blood.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how big your balls are feeling right now.
The
but
blood. I mean, the heart also should look fairly exposed.
And you know that Nero goes right after you.
Yeah. What's the heart look like? So I get here, I look
Or
around,
you
I
can
like.
swing on him.
Give me a perception check.
Although he does have a legendary action available to him, so.
Nat one.
You look in,
You have-
and it's just black,
Oh, you
mushy
used the
mess.
damage
You
first.
don't.
Dang it.
It's not immediately obvious
Sure.
where it is.
I'm going to give inspiration to Yormik. I'm like, man, I hope this goes well for you.
Who are you?
Oh my god.
Is this guy dripping blood at this point with his 120, 119 points of health gone?
Yinogu?
Yeah.
No, there are wounds that have blood. He's not like, it's not gushing, but you can see where Nero's really good hits early on in this fight. There is blood on him there.
Yep.
could
I
another
run up.
200 or 100.
Since I can't see the heart, I run up, try to get as much blood just like sort of on me, and I D-door right back.
You just
I
you
D-door
run up.
back with while touching Yormik.
Okay.
Standard action.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Bar step is bonus action. Misty step is bonus action.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think Misty Steps get me back home.
Wait, do you?
I'm just checking something.
I have dimension.
Okay. I was like, you
I'm
have.
trying
It
to
hasn't-
see if I can
it
hit
hasn't
him
done a thing
and
yet.
go.
So if you're willing, Yormik.
I'm willing.
Okay. So you run up and grab Yormik's hand. You just reach your hand into one of the wounds on Yinogu's belly and just like grab whatever.
I'm gonna make like the most awkward eye contact with this thing. Just be like, and then just disappear.
And you cast Dimension Door again. So roll for Phasers again.
This time it'll be the fireball.
7.
7.
Oh,
Okay.
right, you didn't trigger.
And Yormik, while confused, is willing and teleports back with you.
Melee attack against something in range.
That's fine. You can attack me.
Okay.
All right,
Wait, do you have dimension or not?
man.
Yeah, he does.
I
That
just
was
got
the precursor.
All right,
to
sometimes the
deciding whether
Phasers is dope.
That was that was all my 8 charges of not hitting Phasers were meant to be.
Yep. We're waiting on it. That's a
Zero
good one.
time.
At the end of Bryn's turn, he is going to. The archer is dead, by the way. You can knock.
You have to
him
get the heart.
I can't.
Which archer?
I'm going to be dead on his legendary action.
How much health do you have?
30.
Oh, you have so little health. I didn't know.
I know. That's why I said I look terrible.
out. 28.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I was teleported to my death.
It's just one attack.
24 points of bludgeoning damage from the legendary action attack.
I'm alive.
He is alive.
Whew!
And it is your turn.
I don't know that. Well, I'm gonna look and see if the heart's
Dude,
there.
get the heart.
I mean, I'm not gonna use my action with 3
Dimension Door's a
HP.
bonus action.
No, it's not.
Misty
No.
Step's a bonus action.
That will not get me behind the wall.
Well,
I'm not gonna die for the heart.
But it get you up here, wouldn't it?
how long does
You
Wall of Force last?
yeah, make a perception check.
Really long.
It's vision, unfortunately.
10 minutes.
Well, one. Yeah, I mean, I guess. That is a 16.
A 16. You look into this creature, and it's weird because like the skin where like the upper torso was, like there's bone and stuff on the ground that the dragon was just pulling out of this thing. And you're not completely certain, but there's like this like rounded shape that could be that kind of organ.
You need to pull it out. You just need to touch it and cast.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna send it, and if it's just a chunk of gush, it's a chunk of gush.
Okay.
I'm going over to it and grabbing onto it.
Well, it's
and
like through the top of the head, so you 5 feet of
Okay.
movement, and you're at the hole in its head.
I'm gonna grab it in D-door.
You've D-door now too. So
Vengeance Paladins get D-door.
give me
for chasing your enemies.
Yes.
give me an athletics check. You're gonna effectively use your bonus action to pull this out. The two that became a 20.
So it's
Holy
so it's a 30.
shit!
Wow.
You just reach in.
This is just adrenaline. Like
Right.
straight up. This is 3 HP. I'm dying. I am only moving on adrenaline.
You drop the sword. You reach in with both hands and just
Well, hold on.
you reach in with both hands and pull, and this foot almost spherical, ovular chunk covered in viscera is in your hands, and you pulling it back out, looking at Yunogu, reach down, grab your sword, and cast Dimension Door. Roll your wild magic chance.
Here we go.
6.
Here we go.
6.
No. Another. I rolled 14s for every single wild magic.
You could have gotten another action.
I know, right?
Or blown yourself up.
With
We have
the
experienced
That
the
would have
spectrum
been
of wild
that would have
magic.
been the saddest
Yeah.
possible outcome.
Right, after
Because
the
it would
nat
have blown
20
up the
on
heart too.
Yeah.
It would have blown up the grid.
Grab the heart, cast Edor, and just instead explode.
And Yunogu's just like, I mean, that's
Okay.
it's just like, you suck.
I feel like Inoga would be like, I respect that.
Rotten luck.
Okay.
Whack.
Well, Nero, you Dimension Door, and you are back over in the tunnel
Yep.
with your friends behind the Wall of Force.
I guess,
We should
yeah.
rip cord.
I guess I should
If
have.
I have teleport.
Well, she
Yes.
can word of recall.
Water deep, yeah.
That too.
And I'm gonna.
The Knolls are up.
But I'm also having Lionel move closer, for the record.
That Knoll finishes becoming petrified.
I was gonna need to know that.
Prismatic spray,
Yeah.
best stuff.
Specifically,
I cast Arcane Eye.
I need to know.
I scry.
The other three continue to be hypnotic patterns.
Yes.
Wow.
Bounding
And
spell.
at the end of
That
Nero's
was the most value
turn,
of hypnotic pattern. Period.
Yeah.
Yinogu is going to use its charge and basically just get up onto the ledge again.
Good. I would flick it off.
Yeah.
And then
Also being cast.
sorry, so that was at the end of Nero's turn. At the end of the Knoll's turn, he gets up to this Wall of Force again, and starts wailing on it with
Probably
the
sounds terrifying.
the flail. Yeah, like this sound is insane. Right.
Probably like deafening.
Yeah.
Like you can't see what it's hit. Like there's the briefest like glimpse of kind of seeing where this wall is when the flail's hitting it. He's hitting it that hard. But then he is going to as his bonus action again, spiritual weapon and a spectral flail.
Get out of here.
You want it to hit
Is
me
in
or
with you
him?
guys.
I'm gonna
Can
counterspell it.
I was gonna say, can we counterspell this?
Make a roll.
Just both of you sounds like a good idea.
No, fuck you, Yunogu.
Natural one.
Oh, alright, it's literally up to you whether I live or die.
Kinda.
Oh, no!
Well, hold on.
Were those both ones?
Wait.
No,
what
his
level,
is not a
what level
one.
spell is it?
Spiritual weapon?
The normal level of it is a second level
Well,
spell.
let me double.
Oh, then it's an instant.
It is an 8th level spiritual weapon.
Ah!
That is why it is hitting for 4d8.
Ha!
What do you add? Your spellcasting modifier?
Yeah, d20 plus 5
You
for
need
you, I think,
18.
right? So you
Okay,
need
12.
Okay. So you try and counterspell it. It does not go, or it does not stop the spell from happening. And then
Yormik counterspell.
is Yormik in the front? I get like so. I guess
I am.
Nero, I assume you probably overshot it
Yeah, for sure.
for safety
Bryn and I
purposes.
are the front two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Bryn did just get in his
Just-
nasty
just
bits.
grabbed him around there.
I don't know if that's a good.
Yeah.
And hitting
Yeah.
me in burst
What?
concentration
Oh, yeah,
might
okay.
bring the barrier down.
I was like, I don't know if this is bad.
Also true. I don't know if
I'm trying to think.
It would have to
Who
get
was?
further in.
But you were all there when he did it. But he would have seen you cast it, and he is a smart cookie, believe it or not.
He can try and bring your own down, or he could go for me to get everybody.
yeah, he could.
He's gonna try. Yeah, hit.
I mean,
32
yeah,
to
it's
hit
gonna
you.
hit. It's gonna hit.
shield.
No, are you just my
Are you
range?
being charmed?
Am I?
You are not.
Plus that, you're close enough to me that your
8.
save will be another +3.
Also true.
And 21 points of force damage.
Okay, so you only have to beat.
I can't fail it.
If you roll a
At
1.
minimum, I roll 14. Unless natural ones fail concentration checks.
Do they? I don't know.
I don't think.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I was going to say, I don't think we've done it like that for the sake of excitement. I'm tempted to say yes right
yeah.
now.
We got 27.
Okay, yeah, you pass no problem. But this flail persists behind the lines. But Ishara, on her turn, who happens to be next,
How much damage did I take? 20.
21. 21 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Because you only need to break 10.
Yep.
Is everybody grouped up?
Yeah,
Pretty
not specific. She can move here and have us all be within 5 feet, or she can be in that same space as kind of Vera, right?
Yeah, Vera's small.
The only issue is Lionel. That's the one. She can get 5 feet with everybody except Lionel.
Lionel can pick me up and stay with me.
I believe we can organize ourselves between myself.
Well, if she's readies the action to
Yeah.
use like word of recall once all of us are grouped, right? She can prepare that action.
Right, yeah, I mean, who's the most out of the way aside from Lionel, right? 'Cause
Lionel's
this-
the only one.
Lionel.
And
Well,
actually,
she was right next to Lionel.
She was
so
right
yeah.
next to Lionel. Yeah, she'd have to move into here to get next to Lionel.
So who's
she,
out of the way now?
Nero and,
And
myself.
Jorvik.
But I go next.
Gotcha.
We're in kind of a bastard configuration here.
Yeah. Turns out the
Ishara-
shotgunning dimension. doors.
Ishara is instead just going to dispel magic on the. No, that's dumb though, because it's a bonus action. I should just kind of just redo it. No, she is going to get some healing. Oh, it's her turn. So bonus action. Somebody who wants 2d6.
Probably me.
Yeah, definitely him.
7 points back for you.
I'm at 10.
There you go.
And she is
I'm
going
alive.
to.
Sub 20 boys.
She is going to cast Mass Healing Word at. Oh, that's awkward.
Because her word of recall needs some.
I healed Yormik, and that was her 6th level spell.
Yeah, it looks like Vera's taking us out of here.
do that.
Valid.
Uh,
Vera's in a much better location to just do that, though.
Yes.
yeah, that's
They're
fair.
also up third.
So she is going to still 5th level Mass Healing Word, which is some D4s.
Phase.
Do you want to go to Zaren's place?
Yes.
Or do you want
Yeah.
the risk being
Everybody gets 12 HP back.
Nice.
Phasers?
I mean, Waterdeep she knows really well, so it won't fail.
Phaser, she rolled 12, so I think she's good.
It's less likely to fail.
We can do Waterdeep and then go to do some
like
shopping.
what? Yeah, what's
and go-
one day? You need stuff in there anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, if we misfire on the Underdark and we end up somewhere else in the Underdark, who knows what we'll end up
Yeah.
in the Underdark. But if we misfire in the surface, well,
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Significantly less chance we get taken slaves.
right,
Not
exactly.
none chance.
Not none
He
chance.
said less.
Sun is
Less.
up there; it could get us.
For an apple.
What if we land on the
Okay.
sun?
Oh.
Yormik.
Yes.
It's you.
Hang on.
For what it's worth,
Yunogo is just tirelessly wailing on this wall of force.
which brings me
concentrating on
no
confusion,
end,
by the way.
just an endless amount of satisfaction. I'm actually surprised he's not.
I do not move or take actions this turn.
Good.
I
All
save
right.
from confusion, though.
Okay, okay. It was a 17 is
One
the
in a
number.
certain
So
I rolled a 19.
then you got it. Vera, you are up.
I really want to dispel that fucking spiritual weapon just to smite him a little bit more, but I'm going.
That's Nero's job, though.
Yeah, true.
I won't shoot. But I'll cast teleport, targeting the. I believe targeting a teleportation circle in Waterdeep will give me a better chance of success.
Okay.
Significantly more familiar with it.
Let
And I'm
me.
familiar with it, yeah.
You gotta roll for thingy, though.
God. I'm good.
Okay, good on Phasrus.
Thank goodness it was like high, just not single digits. I don't know where you're at on the ticks.
I'm at 4 right now, I think.
You are, if you roll a 3 or less, you have to roll 4.
Yeah, now I'm at 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
Plus 3,
plus
because you're
3.
next to me.
So plus 13 total. 30.
30.
Yeah. I
You're
saw that
good.
land and I was like, oh.
So much confidence.
Your teleportation spell does not fail,
Good.
but due to the Phaserus in general, you roll your D100 for mishap chance as if you were only known by description rather than
Know it well.
knowing a circle to go to.
42. Not great. We might be off target, but
We're fine.
we, you know.
We're not here.
Once we get there,
We're
we
not
can
standing
We're
in
not
front of
here.
it.
All we have to do is camp out for 1 night.
Probably.
and then
We're
we
not
can do
sitting
it
in front of
tomorrow.
this demon. Like,
Oh my god, just plop you in front of another one. Oh
Joey
my
Black
God.
says
We
that,
go to
and
and
he's
we
just like,
land in the King's Court in Gracklestug.
oh.
Mid zombie warfare.
Yeah.
we get there.
We land in the Explorers Guild.
What was the number?
42. Is it close to a threshold?
Yes.
Yeah.
So mishap range is through 43 for description only.
We got a mishap.
So
Mishap.
So near to a threshold on the bad side. That's what we
Correct.
ended up with.
You almost didn't screw it up.
Yeah. How dare you mess up your first time ever
should have
casting
countered
teleport?
You know, Zarin was gonna
where
finish teaching me.
do you know where the mishap table is?
How much health did that mass healing words give?
12.
I do not
12 per.
That's good.
Um,
I needed that in the event that this
Vera, I need
matters.
you to roll 3d10.
Yep, in the event that this matters. Roll.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
I have 3 gens here. All of the spell dice, which always roll low, so we're fine. Not about average. 17.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, 17.
All right, everybody takes 17 points of force
I
damage.
live barely. Whew, I'm 5 HP.
Those little heels coming in clutch.
They actually just barely got me there.
Um,
Also, Lionel just barely survives.
oh man.
Oh, that's right.
Well, he had at least bumped up to 26.
Yeah.
I
and
need
then
you
the 38 from
to
you.
roll.
I'm surprised that Lionel came out through this.
I am amazed.
I need you to roll another d100 for me. Or,
He-
percentile.
He had 6.
Can I ask what was the first bit for?
Which
49.
first bit?
Like the 17 points? Was that the mishap?
That's part of a mishap.
49.
49. Okay.
You go nowhere.
No.
Not for 49.
You go somewhere.
There's something worse than a cast, or worse than mishap too. I think.
Yeah. There's a
Remember where what happened to Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, that wasn't teleport
green
though.
plane shift.
Can you
That's
be
true.
plane shifted from teleporting?
probably
Sure.
not. Maybe
You teleport onto a plane, onto a portal.
teleport shift.
All right. Well, the good news is you don't multiplicatively mishap because you can roll that multiple times
Oh, cool.
and take force damage each time.
That's the
Cool.
good
Whew.
news. Is that we didn't spike into
Yeah, is that we didn't
You
kill Nero
do not appear
directly.
at the circle in Wump.
That's fine. That's bureaucracy.
True. We're in the lake.
Just let me appear somewhere that I have an action before anything else happens.
All right, give me a hot second.
We did
'cause
the
I
thing that
prepared
Kevin
some
asked
stuff at
us
some
not
point.
to do and go somewhere random.
Just let me appear anywhere that I have 6 seconds before something happens.
I also want to be
Surprise round.
Wait, I took 7. How much was it? The force damage? 17.
17.
Just forget Wall force.
I maintain concentration on wall force.
I love it.
There is a Null statue there. I want to remember that.
There is commemorated.
So we should ship it to the Gathering of Angels.
We should. Oh my
I'll cast stone shape on it and engrave the date.
Okay.
We'll have to do the name too.
You know who's good.
Roll a d20 for me.
I've never rolled so many things.
For real.
This is getting unfortunate.
Look, man, tables on tables.
12.
12.
You just roll like a 20, like 100, and then you can
We're
just be
in
done
it.
with it.
That's fucking hysterical.
Explorers.
You all teleport. It goes to darkness briefly, and you are in a extremely cramped, dank, dark, stone room. It's like no more than like 15 by 15, so it's very tight with all of you in here.
Prison cell?
No, you are on a teleportation sigil in a very small stone room.
I instantaneously use 64 points. So,
Good life choices. Yes, you land
I want to
and
live.
you have a moment to,
Are we
to
trapped?
breathe or so there one side of this room does have a set of double doors.
Well, this is not where it meant to take us.
Yeah, this isn't.
does she still have her aura of vitality?
Yes.
Great.
And she's used it twice. So over the course of the next minute,
Lionel will regain 60
Yeah, so-
hit points.
he'll
So nothing
be
happened.
all right. So okay, so
Yeah, pretty much. Lionel.
2 rounds is 14 points of healing from the aura.
I would like it, please.
Done.
14 total.
Yes.
What are you at now, Yorman?
15 more for the next 2 rounds.
Just go for it again.
I
I
will
think
take
you're
it.
probably the
Okay.
lowest.
I'm at 41.
And then it's going to be you
I'm at
next.
47. So.
I'm at 69 after.
15
pumping
more for the
points.
next
I don't
2
need
rounds.
more.
Nice.
15 for you.
Yeah.
What?
15 more for the next 2 rounds.
Take 15, that's
okay.
it.
And then the final 2 rounds of healing.
Big Bryn.
11 plus 6 is 17 points.
You have to open the door,
And
right?
then it expires.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't not open it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we just use teleportation circle.
Take a long rest.
But that's a lower level spell. Do you have
I-
that?
You can't.
Um,
And
oh,
she
yeah.
probably
And
can't do it while
Ashara
we're
is going
squished in
to.
here.
You are not
On the circle.
in. You're not in phasers anymore.
Can I identify the rock?
You can try.
All right. So we're gonna.
Ashara is going to heal herself with a 3rd level.
Do we want to
cure
try to short rest in here? That might be kind of tough. Should
I just, for a second, at first I cough up blood.
Should take that magnificent mansion spell, I guess.
I got it.
That smells like a heart. I think this is his blood.
Can we like put these away first before we?
Yeah. Okay.
get
Fair,
anything
yeah.
else going
Before
on?
we. Okay.
I'll get a vial out from my Tinkerer's kit.
Sure.
Blood and hand it to you.
I will.
Yeah, you just like. You smear as much of Yinogu's blood off of your hand into this little vial as you can. Just.
I might have hepatitis now.
I will grab
If you
a
want
like
it,
extra
it's fine.
like.
That's your best case.
I'm gonna grab like an extra cloth.
Okay.
Or like cloak from my
Great
backpack.
appeal.
You know what? I'm gonna grab the
Great appeal.
poifley from my backpack
Fine.
and just wrap this heart in the poifley
Okay.
and
Yes.
Shove it in the
shove it
axle
in the
sling.
bag.
Yeah.
For someone else to find.
That's what it does. You just. It is someone else's problem.
It's floating around until you grab it.
Right.
Astro
All right.
Pirates, man.
So. Ishara heals herself a bit, get herself back closer to full. You guys heal. You get the blood. You clean everything
like 10
up
minutes.
up until Bryn has decided he's extracted as much
Yeah.
of Yinogu's blood off of his hand as he can. You clean the rest of everyone, take the filth off, and the smell leaves, and it smells reasonably pleasant.
Oh, can we get one more and just make it smell like flowers? Oh, thank
I'm
you.
gonna knock on the door.
But it smells like
No,
Underdark
no,
flowers.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
I'm gonna stay next to you.
Initiative.
Thanks.
Not not to stop him, but to immediately hit anything that tries to attack him.
So you're knocking on the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Like quiet knock. loud.
Pretty gently.
Okay.
A little bit harder. Hello. Pizza delivery.
What is this pizza? No, pizza. You don't hear anything from us.
I'm
You're
gonna
not doing it.
try to.
You just-
What?
You just gotta open it.
I'm gonna try to open it.
Very much locked.
Okay.
Can I try to pick it?
I was gonna say, can anybody get this
Do we
open?
have
Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
I did
I would
not
like
think we
to
need
try
it.
to-
Sure, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
that's
specifically, that was like the one spell you were like, it would probably need
We won't need Nocte. We're fighting a demon. Why would we
I
need
would
Noct?
like to try to pick the lock.
I
Okay.
will also cast Dancing Lights to get him to make sure that I know he's dark vision, but
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
15.
just because you have dark
Oh,
vision
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
mean
no,
that
that's
light
easier to
isn't
see
helpful.
with
Yeah,
light, yeah.
Hang on. Hold, please. This is dex based plus proficiency, so 16 so far. We will 25.
Inspiration was left over.
So you are you're working on this lock, and it is tough. It's really tough.
And then you remember
Um,
what Bryn told you.
Before
Don't screw it up.
it takes you a while, even with that good roll. And before you get a chance to finish, you hear a click, and both doors swing open, and Vizarin is standing in front of you.
As they open, I'm
What
gonna sort of
the
spill
fuck?
out of the room. I'm gonna look back at Vera.
I was
Nice job.
Yeah, that was.
I'll just while he's saying dumbfounded, I'm just gonna pull out of my bag the Grey Shard, open it up, and like, got one.
And I'll pull out the demon blood and be like,
Vera, what?
"Here you go."
Put it right there. That's everything down.
Hand it to him, and I'm just gonna start walking past and like find my way to the kitchen.
Yeah, you push past, you like push the vial into his hand. You just push the heart on him, and all of you just walk out of his private teleportation chamber. in
Clean and
Mirage.
smelling like flowers.
Right.
I would like to start telling him the whole story. If I can, and
That's
like,
fine.
So it's crazy,
Yeah.
right? We went in there, and I died like right away, but I did this really cool spell first, and then I blew everyone up around.
And as you explain everything to him, we will take a short break.
Side note: while I was distracted, I'm going to be studying the Domination Circle.
Okay.
You're like, yeah,
Hey,
that's
I'm
exactly
can I make
how
a
it
persuasion
happened.
check?
You suspect. Make an insight check.
Oh, it's a fake one.
What is?
Just
What?
go for it. Somebody's singing in the background.
Oh.
Not of this song,
Wait, that's cocked.
There was definitely
It's
singing
cocked.
in the background.
No, it wasn't cocked.
No.
but it's not from this.
No, it's something from Stefan's other.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
Devices.
happened there.
I think I
It was
recognize
really
this song.
All right.
My Sonos started playing for some reason. You said insight, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just so great at these. 5.
5.
Nothing like a universally low.
Oh, wait.
Party.
7.
Yeah, he probably won't change it.
Alright, it's fine.
Worth it.
Change it. You spend a
There,
year.
I was gonna say, there's
recasting
probably a window of time where knowing this could be valuable.
Does he see me changing it? Or does he see, does he see me
I'm
studying it?
being real captivating.
Oh my god.
Make a performance
Wait.
check.
Yes,
Listen.
finally.
Listen,
You
we
know
also.
what? It doesn't even matter. I can always clairvoyance into this room and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
You are in Orage, though.
So?
You guys tried something with divination before and it just didn't work.
So, well, regardless, it's going to be good for at least a year.
19 probably.
Oh yeah.
19? I think you might have distracted him enough for her to...
I mean, I've
Walk
got
around
some,
and
I've got some,
take it in.
I've got some visibility for that.
I'm sure.
I mean, he's just standing in front of you.
Well, I know, but there's corners of the room he can't see.
Like, look over there, Vizarin. It was what it felt like. He was like right there. Like if you turn around and look right there.
If
he was,
you
like, that
linger
close.
in the teleportation room, he's going to insist that you exit.
Well, I guess visibility, so he doesn't see me.
Just make a general intelligence check for me.
Oh god.
Big one.
I mean,
time.
she could just walk 20.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah. Plus 4.
You think you got it. You don't look at it like it's not overly complex. It's just you don't know what subtle differences there are between this one and others.
All I have to
until
do
you
is
look at
try
it.
and teleport water deep
And they're
and
not
every time.
they're not overly this sigil's not overly complex.
She has to get bonus because she's teleported here already.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
So we will go take a little break, and then we'll come back for a little bit longer and figure out what's going on next.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Be right back.
Holy wild magic surge clutching it.
Hello, hello, and welcome back.
Vicious cup of coffee.
The Garistro is dead. The heart is in your possession.
Yinogu's dead.
A vial of Yinogu's blood, also in your possession. By pure fucking luck, teleported back to Araj. And Vizarin is very surprised when he opens the door and finds you all having gotten to his tower. You are on the floor that you wanted to get into.
Yes.
Yeah. But he ushers all of you out and downstairs from there.
What's in every room?
Well, this particular room is this chamber and an antechamber and then a door into that circular
Hallway?
hall. Yes.
Yeah.
And when once he escorts all of you out, he just says 1 moment and closes the outer door.
Yep.
And then returns to the inner door. About 30 seconds or so later, opens that door again. The double doors behind are again closed.
Huh. What, the double doors to the teleportation circle? Huh.
Yeah, so I assume you guys just spend the next little bit giving him a download of
Yeah.
Yeah.
the shenanigans that just ensued.
What else
Yep.
does he want?
Well, we also
He-
have the angel feathers, so we'll dump those
goes with the vial and the heart goes down to I believe the 3rd level is where the laboratory setup was at, and he places unwraps the heart and sort of sets it in like just a huge oversized like glass bowl or metal bowl or something, and then he starts casting a spell over it, gentle repose to keep it from rotting, and then takes the vial and just sets it in a one of the little like metal racks that holds a series of vials. He like labels it appropriately, and adds that to the stuff. If you present all of the various feathers,
as many as
6
necessary,
feathers. Yeah.
and no more.
okay.
And specifically the chunks. He can figure out how to deal with those. We
Yeah.
want them.
Okay.
Specifically, 3 of which being the 3 chunks.
So 3 chunks and 3 stone feathers.
We had only 2 stone. Oh no, we pulled the 3rd stone
Oh,
feather. They give him the stone instead of
But
the real feather. From...
Bashar would have just gotten a real feather too.
Yeah, so we get
Yeah,
the
but
real
you pulled
ones.
the stone
You've got a
one.
stone
Yeah.
one.
So
3
you pulled
stone
an extra
ones.
stone
Sure.
feather.
So you put-
we
you
don't
put
need any of
the-
the real ones.
The 3 stone feathers out and the chunks of wing, and he carefully removes single feathers from each of the other stone wings, and returns the wing chunks, having extracted the feathers.
Good.
Those are set aside.
That's right.
A new face that you have not seen here before comes up from below. It is
Fireball.
another drow, dressed in similarly dark
Does he look
robes.
familiar?
No,
Does he look like he wants to fight?
no,
Do you want to put him on the map?
no.
Do you have a Vizarin mini?
I do.
We have.
There is
Sounds like he's gonna be on the mat.
I start looking for ruby dust.
Look, man, you guys just really hate drow, so I had to be prepared. I can't just be like, we try and kill him, and then be like, oh, sorry, I don't have a
Reasonable
drow mage
assumption.
mini. So Vizarin is messing around at the laboratory when this younger-looking drow comes up. Vizarin looks quite old, even for an elf, but a clearly younger-looking drow male comes up, and Vizarin says, yes, this is Grin Ostel. He is one of my apprentices. He is currently a member of the Wizard School of Sorcerer in Menzo Berenzon.
That place sucks.
He
are you in that
He has dealt with the
sorcerer?
tedious task of retrieving the devil's mushrooms from
The devil's lettuce. yes.
outside Graven Hollow.
Was he bored? Were you bored doing that? We could have traded. You could have gotten the Demon Lord blood.
He Grin gives like half a smile and like a single chuckle at that, and looks like he basically just came up from the kitchen and like sets this basket down with these mushrooms that look like they were recently cleaned up.
What's he pronounce his name?
Grin, just like the word grin. Oustl, Ouststyl.
There's no way I'd ever these names right. Let's go back to angel names. Those are easy.
Right?
What's this one named?
Salad.
Salad. Grin Oustl.
So, it would seem we have gathered the necessary ingredients. The purple worm egg was also on this lab setup. The Timask mushrooms are set up there on the basket. Obviously, the heart of the Garistro is set aside in a very large bowl. You have the blood of the Demon Lord. You have the 6 angel feathers. And you have the central eye of a beholder. Now that we have gathered these ingredients, I will be able to start my work constructing the Dark Heart Talisman. Once it is completed, then all that is left is to deliver the talisman to Menzoberranzan and retrieve the grimoire of Gromp Banray. You all clearly have had something of a day, so
You could
go
say that.
make yourselves comfortable, eat some food, rest up. You have done your part for now.
So worth noting, how long is the process for constructing this?
Like if you're going to give it like a point estimate.
Fibonacci or
Are there any more
t-shirts,
Have we-
robes,
have we
tunic
cleared-
sizes.
Have we
Sounds
cleared
like an
all
eight
your
to me.
blockers?
Yeah. Can we vote on it?
I think it's a 2.
I feel like we really had good velocity on our work.
Yeah.
We definitely
have good velocity.
Yeah, we definitely like underpointed
Yeah.
this venture.
Sorry, I'm just checking to see if it specifies.
It's okay. I was just staring into the depths of the eyes of your graphic on your T-shirt.
Wistful smiley.
I wish the screen can't see it, so you need to just.
The talisman
a
is
little
the
bit.
thing that draws other
There it
things
is.
to a place. But he needs the spell from the book
He-
to cast
to reverse
He needs to
engineer
see.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, he needs the insights of Gromp Banray into his attempts to harness, control, and use the phasers to fuel the spell.
And basically, he's just gonna one up
Right.
Ben Ray and be like,
It's like-
yeah, you sucked. I'm gonna use this and draw them all here because I'm better than you.
Right. Which
That's
seems
basically
like
what
it
this
so
is.
far.
Until the next
Right.
something's Lolth instead, you need to fight her.
I mean, that's fine at this point. If
Yeah,
that's the
that's
one,
one.
if
That's
that's the one that I have
I
to
guess-
fight, then I'll take it.
I mean, I guess if all the
We've
demons
got,
are here,
like, 9.
we just go to the.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
just
it's the abyss.
saying.
We just
How many demon
Yeah.
lords are there?
9.
9?
Is it
We
9,
need
7,
a
or
few
9?
more people in our group, but we can almost replace them all in the abyss.
It's true.
Lionel gets to be one.
Um,
And you're Griffin.
Lionel's basically won already. It takes him 2 minutes to get 142
Right.
hit points back.
Constructing the talisman will take a couple days.
Perfect.
2 to 3 days.
We need to teleport to Waterdeep anyways.
Uh,
That's what and I'll mention that we're gonna make a trip to resupply.
if you are interested, it's very obvious that you are learned in the similar arcane arts and also a tinkerer if you'd like to assist or oversee.
I
Sounds like
would.
work.
I'm curious.
It's a stretch goal. You're doing some internal
I
initiatives.
do love my shopping though too.
Corporate contributions.
Well, we can do we can wait. Can't wait.
I mean,
I mean, what's 2
Is-
days versus 4 days?
Probably a city.
right. I mean,
Probably an Underdark. So.
Oh, okay, guys.
Can you talk to someone in Krakelstug and figure out what's going on there?
What do you want to know?
If you know, there's still one.
Probably not any more Darrow.
Mm-hmm.
Last
Probably
word
not.
I received, the city was still very much beset on all sides by Orcus's horde.
Oh, but they're still sitting nice.
That's still, yeah, that's pretty. I mean,
impressive.
compared to how the freaking Drow City went, the Demogorgon just like crushed it. Pathetic. Dwarven engineering.
Right.
Yeah,
You're still not a dwarf.
it's technically.
So, what's the plan?
Well, does Vera want to... We can't go shopping without Vera.
Literally.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
actually, we can Word of Recall,
We
but
can
then
get
she'll
there.
have to teleport
She'll
to
pick us up.
us
Yeah.
to pick us up.
and I can only do that once a day. So
Well...
you can
what?
teleport to us and then teleportation circle back.
Oh, so we
No,
have
you
to
can
stay the night
teleportation
in
circle.
Waterdeep. Oh no.
assuming that Vizier didn't already change the circle.
No, he's like, it's
Yawning
been
portal
2
again.
hours.
Well, no, you can
Dip,
teleportation.
dip,
You
dip.
could teleportation circle to Waterdeep, and then you could just
Teleport
teleport back to Raj, not necessarily
Oh, that's
to the
true.
sigil,
Mhm.
That's true.
right?
We're
I
good.
can do that.
We have a chess piece.
Bye, Vera.
And you just tell us what you want, and we'll buy it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want. With the recent
Tell us what
modifications
you
to
want,
my
what
neck,
you
can
need.
just send us, right?
Well, someone
it's a-
cast this.
I can
Does-
guess teleportation circle and you guys
Does
want
Ishara need to cast sending into a gem and then just give it to
I'm assuming we've
We've
kept
got sending
reloading
stones.
this.
We have 2
Oh
sending
yeah,
stones.
we do
for
have
sure.
2 sending. We actually.
We have that. We have a cell phone.
to. one.
Okay, then we're good. You can tell us what you need
Well, I'm
in
just,
Waterdeep. I'm sure that this is probably very interesting to you. And honestly, much as I actually really don't hate to admit it, because he's been a pretty good guy teleporting us around. It's a pretty unique experience that you're gonna get. So you probably should.
I mean, this is definitely the type of ritual, and the creation of this thing is something that probably hasn't been done in who knows how long.
Since
Ever.
like
Yeah.
If
months
ever.
ago.
Ever? I mean,
Right.
how many times? in
Well, this is
history?
like an amulet,
Ever
right?
in my lifetime.
And I would love to say that after we've taken what we've learned here, we can write it down somewhere and put it in a book where it's easy to find.
Absolutely.
So the next time this happens,
No way.
they don't have to go to a freaking library in the middle of the fucking
No.
middle.
Look, I know how documentation works. No one will remember where
Yeah.
that book is.
I'll make 30. I'll just take all my gold and make copies.
Listen, we did all of this in the Underdark. It'll be in Graven Hollow.
True.
If somebody really
Right.
needs to do it, if they're competent enough to get to Graven Hollow, they'll probably be competent enough to take care of this next
Before
time.
we go, Vizarin, do you want my help?
I think we'll be alright.
Can we split
Plus,
up?
you have to help me.
Right.
Can we split up the demon blood into 2 portions? Is that enough?
Sure.
Probably not.
Agree to disagree.
Oh look, there's still plenty in your brain.
You should have really gotten like your whole. You gotta
Yeah.
really get in there.
He did get the whole hand, but it's just like
yeah,
trying
go
to
up.
grasp a
Into
liquid.
that elbow. Like,
Right, so you're like dripping some at the end,
Right.
but
Yeah, I'm going to stay here. I'll tell you. I mean, I have some ideas about what they could use before you guys even have to go. Then we'll have to use the sending stones.
Actually, honestly, you could make the trip in one day. If you teleport up here with Vizarin, and then he teleports all of us back with
I
him.
mean, I can just
It's a
use
one
teleportation
shot.
circle to get to you.
I'm just saying, if you're worried about it, I'm sure
Don't
that
be.
he will be willing.
I can do that twice a day.
Listen, if you save him a day or something on this,
What's
he's free.
What
He's not
month is it, by the
busy.
way? Is it cheese month?
Is it the month of cheese?
You're one to be asking.
Wait, you guys gotta ask me that every single time we play. When I ask if it's cheese month or not,
Is it
alright?
the month
It's
of
day
cheese?
154.
Cheese festival.
Can't stop, won't stop cheese festival. Year round,
Drink
dude.
cheese festival. Alright, let's go shop.
I heard it's early this year because
Just get
they
a
were
whole stein of
concerned
beer
about
cheese.
Demon Lords
You know,
in
we-
the actual month of cheese.
We could probably go like just hang out in the sewers to see what's going on down there.
Yeah, I agree. Just like
Just like on
anybody
a
just
whim.
like interested.
Yeah, like
kind of.
yeah.
You have an out-of-body experience, and you just see Yanogu sprinting through the Underdark.
Yeah, I mean, the sewers sound a lot better than that. I don't think he'll find us there.
He's in a maze. He'll never find his way out.
Yeah, idiot.
Idiot.
Okay.
So we're going shopping.
Yep.
What's Ashara doing? Should we
She's
leave
taking
Ashara
us.
here?
She literally is the only way we
No,
can go
he
shopping.
can cast Portation Circle and get us there for free.
Not today.
The shark can use Word of Recall and get us there for free.
Rashar's coming with us.
It's 50 gold cheaper of a shark.
Also, we should probably
True.
retrieve
With that.
Mr. Stuck in a Gem.
Oh,
The Demon Lord stuck in a
Grazed.
gem. Nope, that's not grass.
Fraz.
Fraz or Blue. We should probably retrieve him if we're gonna banish them all
Oh,
at
dude,
once.
Waterdeep's probably toast.
Yeah,
We
dude,
just
that
left them
gem
there with the
definitely
gem.
works.
Like,
you
warned
gave
them.
him a heads up.
Yeah, we
And
told
then
You
we
sending
and then we
them
use
for
sending
them
to say, hey, that's a demon lord.
yeah.
Yep.
It was,
And I'm saying we should
late.
probably grab it so we can send it back to the abyss.
But the spell, the ritual itself is not the sending them back thing. It's pulling them into one place.
Then-
Them destroying each other
It's sending.
is what's going to send them back.
So I should just swing my sword a bunch at this gem until
Right.
he goes back.
Unless it works like a Pokeball.
I
and
think it's good
lets
for him
go.
to just be in the gem, all things
Yeah.
considered.
It's good for him to be in the material plane.
I mean, we could. He's not.
No one will ever break
He's
it
not
up.
hurting anybody. We could.
Let's just throw him into the bottom of the dark lake.
Yep. I
Honestly.
yes.
Next campaign.
Yeah.
oh my
Well,
god.
maybe the
1,000 years
maybe
ago-
the Demogorgon will just find him and like eat him real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Grow a third head.
Honestly, let's Jumanji him and throw him into the into the bottom of the dark lake.
Why
Somebody
are we
will fish
putting
him
him
up,
in
and
the
then it'll
bag
be
of
the
holding?
second round of Jumanji.
Shove him into the astral plane. He's fine. Or shove him into the astral sea.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
why
even
not?
better.
That's actually even better.
Just shove him in there. He's fine.
Let's stick him in our bag of holding. Then someday when
Can-
we die,
could-
someone turns
just-
it upside down.
Couldn't we just banish him?
Who's gonna touch it?
I have to
Do you
touch
have
it.
to
I
touch
don't-
it?
I don't touch the banish it.
Oh, I don't. I can banish
You
too.
also have
Let's just
banishment,
stand here and cast banishment for days
Yeah.
until he's
Walk
gone.
up to this temple with all these clerics that have been trying to figure it out forever.
All
Took you that long? Come on. Like
right. So when Vera shows up, we try and banish
Yeah.
Raz.
Yeah.
until then, let's
Assuming,
shopping.
assuming that
Yeah.
it works out even, Lord.
Sure.
Sure, why not? You'll cast it first.
Look, can we worry about the animated demon lords first?
Yeah. Send.
I guess.
I think we go back.
I mean,
Just-
it also it's not like it's not at WAMP. You left it at the temple too. So
I know. I'm just saying. That's like one of those things where it's like.
So we don't get it. And
Eventually,
it comes back to bite
it's
us.
just-
the temple is hallowed ground, and they have reasonably smart people who can generally keep something like that contained.
I'm not talking about in the next few days.
I've seen
you can worry
Endgame,
about
alright? I know what happens when you leave stuff in a secure vault.
it. Yeah.
Thanos kills you. That's what happens.
Okay, all right. So we're heading back to Waterdeep.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Vera's sticking around to assist with the ritual.
Yep.
Okay. So we can mostly fast forward through this. So what are you guys doing in Waterdeep?
I think we're getting spells. So for sure,
Plat
1,500
is
gold piece.
plat is 10
ruby
gold.
dust. Yeah.
Okay. So we have.
We're gonna go to play blackjack with this first. And just put all of it in one hand. See if we can double it real quick.
It's 10 silver per
Gold.
gold.
It's 5
Okay,
electro.
so we got 1,000, 6,500. We've got
We're back in quantity. We can use the normal ones now.
15,500 plus 5,000 gold of gems. We have 20,500 gold to spend.
20,500.
20,500 gold.
Do we have a staff of power in the city?
I don't.
I don't know.
Why would I know that?
I'm just asking. No.
York, why would I do that?
I don't know what that is.
You can get a diamond that can actually be used for resurrection,
I
probably.
mean, we'll for sure get
That's
that.
5,000?
It's 1,000.
I think it was 1,000.
Oh, sure.
We buy 2.
Do-
We buy 1. We buy 2 if there's not a dope magic item there. That's
Is there a buy one get one 20% off sale? At least 1,000 gold diamonds.
No, but there is like a stand outside that guy saying he'll praise gems for 5 gold. Just sitting outside the jewelry shop, bring me any diamond.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, diamond worth at least 1,000 gold, which the spell consumes.
Yeah, so we'll buy 1, 2. First of all, 2 if there's a second one available. / if there's not something
Crazy.
crazy we can buy that
We
is
need
crazy expensive. that we
1,500 gold pieces with ruby dust for Force
Yeah,
Cage.
we 100% get the 1,500.
All right, mark off 2,500 because you can find that stuff without too much trouble.
Beautiful.
Great.
What kind of hype magic item is Vajra there?
Will she sell Blackstaff
I
for
mean-
18,000 gold?
No.
How about 18,003 gold?
How about
I've
18,000
got
and a
3.
Moonblade?
Closer.
18,000 Moonblade and Dawnblade.
Yeah.
Closer.
Okay.
And Shadowblade with the command
You know
word.
what? And me. I'll she can, once we're done.
I will be your slave.
A man's slave.
Oh my god.
That's a less incentivized offer.
And we'll sell her a Demon Lord and a Pokeball.
We can tell it. We'll sell you the
You can already
location.
do everything a staff of power.
Yeah,
does.
no, that's
No,
just the
we're
one that
memeing
came
big
to
time.
mind.
I don't know what mega magic items that
I
are
can't
god
think.
tier.
Like,
I mean, unless there's better armor that I can get other than mine.
get you like +7 armor.
I mean,
Let's just do a quick.
I doubt it, but
magic items. We're just gonna look at legendary.
super magical.
That's legendary. Very rare. Staff. Rod. Ring.
Do rods still do this meta magic like they did in Pathfinder?
I
What?
don't think so.
No, never mind. In Pathfinder, rods were.
Oh, can we buy a submarine?
No, you may not.
Can we buy adamantine plate armor? Reinforced with adamantine.
Bro,
Hard
get-
to-
Some arrows of slaying.
Okay, hang
You
on.
wear it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit. That's pretty
Can
good.
we find a belt of storm giant strength for Nero?
To what? Bring my strength to 20
to
that it's already...
29.
Oh.
Got him. That's what. Well,
Fire giant is very
That one-shot
rare,
character
and
with
that
the
brings it
spear?
to 25.
I was wearing a hill giant shit.
Really?
Yeah, so he was weak without it.
She really won't give us the black staff?
She will not.
Okay.
Is there adamantine armor in the...
Probably.
You can't be crit wearing adamantine armor.
Pretty busted.
That's a 5%. I don't know.
What about if you're paralyzed, Jordan?
You're still wearing the armor.
I like
Some armor of invulnerability.
belt
that
of
there?
frost giant.
I mean,
Fucking
it exists in the world.
It's something from
We're not traveling the world for this. We're looking at the shoppies of Waterdeep.
Would we?
We're looking how to spend our
Oh, can
remaining
I have a
18,000.
helmet
By the way,
of
you have your
brilliance?
ruby dust.
Oh, cool.
We had 20,500 gold, so we're trying to find a good buy.
And that's like just communal.
Correct.
Yeah.
We definitely need
Adamantine armor makes it so that you can't be crit.
I don't have any health potions. So
You could potentially look for some more expensive spell scrolls.
Nah.
it's a spell gem that holds 7
Alright,
spells.
I mean,
Hypothetically, is there like a deck of cards in the city?
Yeah, you have a deck of illusions.
That's not the deck he's talking about.
definitely a different
There is
deck.
one. You have it.
I see.
Could we figure out items?
Oh, ring
For
of
next week?
spell turning?
This is fun.
Okay, so
As much as I would love to do this at 11 p.m.
all right, that's fair.
I
Yeah,
want
so
arm
we will
blade.
figure out what you guys get from Waterdeep,
Yeah.
and then the day after tomorrow, Vera will return to bring you back to Arash. And
How do I get back? Like,
you've been there. You can teleport there, just like
You
regular.
have a chess
teleport.
piece.
can I go to the teleporter circle?
You can try.
Do it. What's he gonna do? Kill you?
I want to try.
She's like, good point.
Well, okay. So if somehow you get the sequence wrong, it's still a room you've seen before.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And
if I
what
do
was
it,
I
and he
gonna
knows I know the that he knows I know the sigil.
That's
fine.
true. But yeah, so the plan then, he's going to have, well, his proposal to you all as far as dealing with the Menzo Baronzon portion of this series of quests is that Grin will, so you should all disguise yourselves, and Grin is going to escort you all to Sorcerer. And basically take you to the front door of the Archmage's quarters, and from there it's up to you guys.
From there, it's what?
Up
From
to
there
us.
it's up to you guys.
It's basically as far as the front door of the mage tower.
The front door of the Archmage's quarters in the Sorcerer Magical Academy.
So his room.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty close.
Search iron flask.
Oh my god, I've been scrolling for a while.
Yeah, it's like it is a mage's tower, but there's a much more grandiose first few levels that are a lot bigger and wider, and then it like narrows a bit into a tower.
It's a fat bottom tower, got it.
Oh yeah. Fat bottom towers, you make the
We make the Underdark go around.
okay, but yeah, so we will call it here for tonight. We will figure out what you guys, if anything else, are acquiring from Waterdeep before. Well, so our next session is on Labor Day, so we're going to need to play a little bit of a longer one, which will be cool.
It's Labor Day.
Next.
2 Mondays from now,
Next Monday.
because Caleb is gone all next week.
Yeah, that's right. Just over that.
So until then, we'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Shopping.
First encounter of the Demon Lord, didn't lose people.
True.
That you didn't lose people on, and you still accomplished both objectives. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Only gonna get stronger.
Alrighty, see ya next time.
Bye.
Bye.